live. Get it pulled up on my phone. Probably need to get chat.
Yep, I just got the notification.
Good stuff. Man. What's up, Elos? Elos? First one in chat. That means you get the big dog status.
Gotta hold down the fort.
Yup.
Do-do-do.
Made it in the stream. What up, dudes? What's up, Zach McKenzie? Not first. Oh, we got competition. Goku versus Naruto win. Goku just stomps. Sorry.
Unfortunately.
Where's my shirt, dog? Man, I can't do it, bro. You know, if you I'm not big enough for merch yet, but if you just want to support me, you can always get the membership on my channel, $5 a month, and you get a free video / podcast thing every month.
Mm-hmm.
Goku stomps. Hi, Noodles. What's up?
I will say there was a point in time where we considered, with some underground shit that we have, that we thought we could potentially do Goku versus Naruto, but after some more reflection, we realized it would not be worth it, and it didn't end up.
Goku just wins. Like, he's just too much faster.
Just Goku
too
wins.
Strong.
Yeah,
like at least with people like Itachi, right? Like he has a really good hack that would allow him to win. You know, like if Goku just plays the fight right, but like with someone like Naruto, it just doesn't work that way. So
yeah.
Stream is laggy for me. Well, restart your stream, bro. Is it lagging for anybody else? I mean, if you get me a shirt. No. No. I can't get you a shirt, bro. Just go onto that one website and design a Noodle Man shirt. I'll send you a PNG of my thing. And then put Noodle Man on it. And then you'll just be the Noodle Man.
The Noodle Man?
Yeah. Naruto versus Ichigo? Naruto.
Naruto all the way, boy.
Already got 19 viewers in chat. Pretty good timing.
Yep.
Yeah. Noodles, what's your opinion on Gaara from Boruto versus Shippuden? I think all of the Kage are stronger in Boruto. Every single one of them.
They all
versus the entirety of Shippuden? I see what he's saying. What would Gaara do to someone like Hagoromo? I'm just trying to think. I don't think he can do anything to Hagoromo.
Nah. I feel like if you're to say Shippuden, I don't know if you would just count Hagoromo. That just seems like
he's in.
Considering how hacked he is, he's so weird.
He would just kind of like be a ghost, and Gaara wouldn't touch him, and then he would just like seal him away or something.
Well, I was gonna say like if you were to bring up somebody like Jubidara or something, then it's like, oh, you could just say like Gaara has potentially better sealing.
Madara beats Aizen because of mind tax resistance and blitz, right? Mind tax resistance and his own mind tax, which would work on Aizen, and existence erasure on a level that Aizen's not capable of resisting. I had an interaction with Swagkage earlier today on his community post. He thinks Madara was saying Tobirama boasted, as in bragged, about being the fastest. No. He literally is talking in the same scan about, like, how Tobirama's weak in comparison to how he used to be. And he's like, you used to boast the fastest speed. Like, it's not saying you used to brag about being the fastest. Like, that doesn't even make sense. It would be stupid for it to say that. Why would Madara even talk it? He's literally, like, looking down on him and, like, pitying him for being weaker than he used to be. Stupid. Also, Tobirama saying he's the fastest is fine. Like, that would just also be support for him being the fastest. Like, who cares? Like, why? He has no reason to lie about that. If Tobirama says he's the fastest shinobi of his time, that means he's met both Hashirama and Madara. So he would still be faster than them. Like, either way, who cares?
Also, I just looked at another, like, definition for boast. Like, someone is like
Means
boasted
possessed.
something, it means they possessed.
I want to look at the kanji
have
now
that.
for that, the raw kanji for that, because I guarantee the kanji are gonna say something closer to possess than brag.
Yeah.
Guarantee that's what it says. I'll look at the kanji later tonight after the stream, probably.
Also, Tobirama does not come off as the person that would just brag about something. He would just be like, "All right, you know what, boy, we're fighting."
Yeah. Even Seth agrees that
also, if he
boast
was
means used to
super
be the
prideful,
fastest. Yeah.
if he was like super egotistical like that, why would he just straight up say, "Yo, Minato, you got something better than I do"?
Yeah, which he's not at all, which is what I was about to say. He's not like a super cocky dude. He's really rational and like prudent with how he approaches everything. That's just how he is. So
Yeah.
no, not a braggadocious person. He's definitely someone that is down to reality and thinks about things very logically. That's why he's so good at making jutsu and stuff. Like, he's just a really smart dude. So if he says he's the fastest, who are we to say he's wrong? Like, who cares? Why would Kishimoto write, you used to boast the fastest speed if he didn't want Tobirama to be the fastest? Like, what is this? Like, what are we talking about? Anyway, what we're doing is we're finishing off this video. We got 20 people in stream. You think that's a good enough number, Surfman?
20? Yeah, that sounds good.
That should be good. By the way, do you have an open Discord chat or no? Yes, I do have a Discord. For those that don't know, I advertise it in most of my videos. It's in the description of every video and stream that I post. So just go to one of them, click the link to the Discord. You guys can join. I almost have 1,000 members in there. I'm at like 960 or so. So more members we get in there, the more we can flourish the community and get away from this Swagkage era. But yeah. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I got my Coke
We're all
ready.
about truth-seeking over here.
Yeah, truth-seeking. Go the whole video without saying what we're talking about? No. How does Madara get past the Hogoku? The Hogoku's not very good. Like, it's just some minor adaptation. Like, people think that it can, like, adapt to anything. It can't. Adapting to anything is just a no-limits fallacy. If it hasn't provably shown to have been able to adapt to specific things, like, you know, universal genjutsu, then yeah, it wouldn't do it. And also, there's another debunk to this. Why would the Hogoku... Oh, I'm dropping dice and shit now. I play D&D, by the way. But yeah, why would the Hogoku know to adapt Aizen out of genjutsu? Like, how would he even know that? Because what the Tsukiyomi does, it puts you in a world of your desire, okay? So if Aizen's desire is, like, to this world, and he can't differentiate it between this and reality, why would the Hogoku even know to adapt to begin with? It would be weird for it to. Like, he's already in a reality that he doesn't even know is a different reality.
Yeah, he would just put him in a reality where he won, and he's now the Soul King, and he would be like, "Oh, I won.
Yeah.
This is my world now," and he would never know that that's what he's in.
Didn't Noodles say no version of Minato beats any version of Tobirama? Doesn't that mean Noodles thinks Kid Tobirama versus beats Casey and Minato? I didn't talk about Kid Tobirama in the video, nor do I mean that. So no. I do think that Minato probably whoops up on Kid Tobirama. Oh, man. I was banned from Noodles' Discord, but I still watch his vids because I can. Cool, man. Just keep watching the vids. But I deserve the ban, I believe. What's wrong with you?
No, I know who he is, but I don't remember why he was banned, though.
Well, maybe we'll get you unbanned soon, buddy. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. We're finishing off the swag tier list. What's up?
I may remember, but that's something
we'll talk about it later. It's not that important right now. All right. We're finishing off the swag tier list. We're got about an hour left or so. Hopefully we'll just get it all done as quickly as possible, because we've already encountered a lot of issues. Sakura and the entire, like, demigod and beyond S-class tier and Hokage tier, like, all of that just looks awful. But yeah, let's continue. You ready, Surfman?
Yeah. Want to widen the screen?
That's it. And that took like 4 years to do.
Does Kage Summit include Danzo?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he can win.
Yeah.
Actually, is Kakashi over Sage Jiraiya? Because he's like blocks that you saw.
Kashin Koji is like ass. Nah, but he does fight. He does fight.
No. He fights. Okay, he fights Jigen. Jigen's at 10%. He's getting beat up, and then he fights Ishiki. But before he says like, "Oh, once in a lifetime opportunity, I'm fighting Koji. I might actually be able to take him down." So he doesn't scale to Ishiki, right? What you think? I thought that was pretty clear.
I don't think he scales to Ishiki at all, but I think I can put him in Boruto era. Well, I don't think he killed Kage. He can't kill Kage.
He goes below Kakashi.
Like
At
post-war.
least in
Oh
the
wait, yeah, that's anime scaling though.
I don't know much about Kosh and Koji.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, so I'm not gonna say anything either.
I just don't really know. I need to read Boruto. I know I said some things about him last time in the last stream, but I just don't remember.
He's below like Naruto and Sasuke.
Make a video on Koxi versus Kaguya one day. One day.
It's weird.
One day.
It honestly would probably get views, bro. Like if I just said Koxi versus Kaguya.
I'll put him where the anime.
People would take it seriously, bro. And I would like make I could
People
make
are gonna
arguments
be
for it,
pissed.
bro.
I think most of our
I would definitely say
problems are
Kaguya
gonna
wins
come
in the
from
end, though.
Boruto era scaling though.
Yeah. Oh, about the Minato stuff. You wanna like add in that stuff that I sent earlier?
Yeah. So
Man, I don't know why he has
when
Edo
Yukito
Minato above Edo
destroys the
Hashirama.
Hokage
That's
barrier,
such
Toby
fucking...
Rama and
Man,
Hashirama.
I'm pretty
Can
sure
you pause here?
we went pretty hard in this in the
Did
last
we?
stream.
Because literally Minato couldn't break out the Edo Tensei, but Orochimaru was like, yeah, Hashirama can break out at any time he wants to, and he
Yeah,
was
Tobirama was like on the
super
verge
strong.
of breaking out of it as well. So
So why is Minato?
it just proves that
Edo?
Hashirama's like like his chakra itself is just, or like he's just like physically more powerful than Minato, and it just doesn't make sense for him to be less durable than him or slower. You know, it just doesn't make sense, bro. Like, Hashirama would just beat the shit out of Minato so badly. Like, they're just saying this, like, he literally is faster than a Madara who can react to KCM2 Naruto. Alive Minato's literally relative to KCM1 Naruto. There's, like, 4 or 5 statements that suggest that. Like, 5 or 6, actually. There's, like, 5 or 6 consistent statements that Minato's, like, on KCM1 Naruto level. Hashirama's on the KCM2 Naruto level. Bare minimum. Like, he's got a lot of amps that would put him above that because he's weakened by the Edo Tensei, all the stuff with Madara that I describe about him, like his Edo Tensei and everything. So yeah, he's just faster than Minato, he's stronger than Minato. Just pull out a wooden hand and just clap him in the ground and he would die. Like, there's just nothing stopping that from happening. Literally, Minato dies to splinters, Hashirama is the woodman, bro. Like,
He would literally just, again, he
Or
would
dice
throw
rolling.
a tree in that bitch, and he would die.
literally, bro.
Rama are sent flying, but Minato's like good.
Yeah. Not only that,
Hashirama's in
lose
Sage
their
mode.
clones. Like Hashirama and Tobirama can't maintain their clones anymore. They all poof away, but
Yeah.
Minato doesn't.
So I mean, we're just saying.
Mentioning that is there.
Yeah.
He can't maintain his clone. His clone. Shut up. It's not even a good argument. What does that even mean for you? What does that show for you? What if Hashirama and Tobirama's clones just require more chakra, bro? Like, what if they just put more... Because you can put whatever amount of chakra you want into shadow clones anyway. Like, you're splitting half your chakra every time. Like, come on.
So
Imagine splitting, like, half of your chakra as Hashirama versus Minato, bro.
this is
It's probably a lot easier to maintain Minato's clones than it is for Hashirama to maintain his clones.
Orochimaru with no arms, like, period. This one is still Haikage, because he's still, like... Nah, he needs Kabuto's
Put him on the
help.
level
I
4.
don't know.
Put him on
I think
Four
he's
Tails
probably
Naruto level.
weak.
Bro, he fought Four Tails Naruto. Like, and he was eating shots from him and stuff.
Better than Shippuden Sasuke,
Why is Tamari above that Orochimaru?
with no arms.
Yeah.
Why is Tamari above Kazekage Gaara? Bro! No. No, Swag.
Okay, I'm back. I had to tell my brother to turn down his music.
Oh, my bad.
What happened?
He put our armless Orochimaru like in Kage level, way below Four Tails Naruto, and I also just noticed he put Tamari above Kazekage Gaara, bro. Like War Tamari's significant. Look at it. You can see it. Look at it.
What is this?
What is this, bro? I just noticed it. Like,
What's Tamari doing to Gaara?
I don't know, man.
I can't imagine him losing to Sixth Gate Guy, though. Yeah, this is from part 1. This is like
boy.
pre-body swap. But I think he's still Kage level.
We can't imagine Orochimaru losing to Sixth Gate Guy. What do you think Guy scales to, bro? He literally, like, one-tapped Kasame horrifically. Like, it was so bad.
A 30% clone? Like, come on, dude.
I got obliterated.
Why is Six Gate Guy below base Sasuke? Please tell me what base Sasuke's feats
Sixth
are.
Gate Guy fought the Jinchuriki that were destroying Killer Bee and KCM Naruto. Sixth Gate Guy and Kakashi, not Seventh Gate, Sixth Gate Guy was literally reacting to the version 2 Edo Jinchuriki that Obito summoned as his Paths of Pain. And by the way, Six and Swag think Obito are amping those Jinchuriki, and then they're not weakened at all. So that means those are like the strongest Jinchuriki we've ever seen in the series up to that point. There's 6 of them, and then 6 Gate Guys just fighting them. Like, how do you have that perspective and just think that armless Orochimaru wouldn't lose the guy? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I think...
It's implied he can, like, still kill Kabuto.
Yeah. No, Kabuto's still terrified of him, yeah. So. And then Shippuden Orochimaru is, like, weaker than Jiraiya.
What?
Almost his, like, human exam self. Because he can't use chakra through his hands, but he can use his hands.
What?
What?
Come on. I gotta go back. Hold on, let me listen again. Calm down, sir.
Shippuden Orochimaru is, like, weaker than
Jiraiya. Here's 6 real quick after he gives his justification.
Almost his, like, human exam self. Because he can't use chakra through his hands, but he can use his hands.
Is this, like, different than War? What do we... What do you mean? What do you mean he can use shot? I know what I think he just means pre-war Orochimaru, but isn't that kind of just arm? What is Shippuden Orochimaru? Like, what is that? Okay,
yeah, what is Shippuden?
There's like Konoha Crush arc, like Orochimaru, right? And then there's like armless Orochimaru and like sick and like armless Orochimaru. Then there's like really sick Orochimaru with no arms, and then he dies. And then he comes back in the war arc with, like, Hashirama cells. like full power with, like, his entire body made of Hashirama cells. Like, the strongest Orochimaru we've ever seen. So what's Shippuden Orochimaru? He already has armless Orochimaru and tuning exams Orochimaru. And I'm assuming by tuning exams he means Konoha Crush. Unless he's, like, differentiating between, like, the Orochimaru in the Forest of Death and the Orochimaru at, like, the Here's Fight. But I just don't... And then what's with this chakra thing through his hands? He can't use his arms, bro. Like, his soul, for his, like, soul, got ripped out of his arms. Like, what do you mean he can use chakra in it? You need soul, you need, like, spiritual energy to even make chakra. Like, I get it, he can make it, but, like, how's it gonna go into his arms?
What? He can use chakra.
No, he's using jutsu that don't require hand seals. And the summoning is like a contract. Like, so he has like the seals that allow him to do it, which is how he summons Manda in the...
Swag doesn't know how jutsus work, bro. You know, like, all jutsu uses seals? Like, every jutsu uses seals? You know, it's like the first thing you learn in Naruto is like, ninjutsu requires seals, and they get better at it later on where they don't have to use seals. But... What are we talking about? Like, what is he saying?
Deadlock. Yeah, but I'm saying those seals are just
what... against Four Tails Naruto.
He slaps the Rashomon down, but that's because he has shit on his arms that just allows him to use summons, because he doesn't use any other jutsu. That's why he doesn't use, like, Edo Tensei or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't have those jutsu, but he still has like the 1,000 snakes.
Yeah, none of those require hand seals.
I'm pretty sure that summoning jutsu requires hand seals.
Nope, he just slaps his hands down.
That's a seal. What do you
God
think
damn.
that is? Is he talking about like? I guess because it's a contract. Like like he's making a seal out of chakra. I don't know what Orochimaru this is. I'm like confused at which Orochimaru this is. I would be able to answer this more adequately if I knew what Shippuden Orochimaru meant.
Bro, I promise. I promise.
I
Swag
promise.
needs to rewatch his videos on how summoning works.
I don't think that's right. Let me think.
If you want, I can put him above tuning exams. If you like, think he...
Is this War Arc Orochimaru? 'Cause if it's War Arc Orochimaru, this dude is like the strongest we've ever seen.
Use his hands normally, but...
No. I'm not. I wasn't. We can leave him where he was. Honestly, I wasn't. I
Alright.
wasn't disagreeing with that.
Man,
The War Arc is like...
What Orochimaru is that? What Orochimaru is that?
it's just like
Someone in chat tell me what
Orochimaru
Orochimaru he's talking about.
I guess he's just talking about the Orochimaru that, like, before he got killed by Sasuke.
Yeah, like the
That's the
near death Orochimaru, like
Yeah.
arm, but that's like
Yeah,
he's just
near
like
death.
worse than armless. Like he put him higher than armless. Like
Also, Jiraiya nearly died to Four Tails Naruto, but Orochimaru walked away with no, like, big injuries
let's
to
find
himself.
armless Orochimaru again. Where did they have him?
He's in, like, the lowest in Kage tier.
Yeah, okay.
Right
So
below
this
Shio.
this is the one that like end of part 1. I guess this is like even weaker part 2 or armless Orochimaru. Why is he above that
Didn't-
Orochimaru?
yeah.
He's just
Didn't
got
Orochimaru punch Four Tails? Yeah, he did.
yeah. The reason
He punched that bitch.
Orochimaru gets weaker over time, by the way, like it's explained that like he needs to change bodies every 3 years, right? That's why he wanted Sasuke's body because his old body was failing, and that's why like he was like trying to get to the point where he could put Sasuke into his body because he wanted to, live and learn every jutsu ever or whatever. So he's just progressively getting weaker at this point. He can't practice jutsu because he doesn't have any arms. So how is he getting better from like this stage to this stage? Like what happens? Nothing happens. This, if they consider this Orochimaru up here, why is no arms down here? He's just a better version of this version.
I
Alright.
wasn't disagreeing with that.
And then War Arc is like...
Darn this
He
shit.
just ate shots from Four Tails
right
Naruto
below
too.
EMS Sasuke.
Oh fuck no.
Wait, hold on. We're putting Orochimaru above Might Guy, Seventh Gate Guy, and War Arc Kakashi? Man, I haven't did my Orochimaru research yet. But I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. What speed feats would put him on the level of Seventh Gate Guy, bro?
I mean, he does do some pretty OP shit, but, like, I don't know, the speed feats is where it gets...
I know he damn well is not tanking Hiradora. Like, he just does not have the capability to do that. Maybe regenerate, but... I don't even know about that, bro. We'll see. I haven't did my research on Orochimaru. I'm gonna do a video on him at some point, so...
You are downplaying the shit out of the guy, Kakashi.
Nah, you're right.
Like he's literally just base Orochimaru with his jutsu.
But he's just... I
What?
think he's like... Nah, you're right. I was tripping. I thought he
ain't
got like a weird
base.
plot amp, but no.
What did he
Plot
say?
amp?
Boruto Orochimaru is...
Plot amp?
Sage Naruto.
Plot.
He got amp. Plot amp?
Did he say plot amp for War Arc
He said-
Orochimaru?
He said he got some weird plot amp or something. I don't know.
Alright, so not only is, like, Swag just justifying things with these random, like, mental amps, like Sakura's crying amp, but he's also, like, just saying plot amps are a thing now. What are we talking about anymore, man? Like,
He just... It's almost like he forgot the reason why Orochimaru was that strong during the war arc. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, Swag. Maybe you need to reread the war
I
arc
think-
and read the part where Tobirama was like, man, how the fuck is he holding me? And then Hashirama was like, oh, I know. He's nearly composed
Hashirama
of
doesn't say that. Tobirama says that.
Tobirama said? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tobirama notices that his entire body is composed of Hashirama cells. And
Yeah.
if you don't know what Hashirama cells do, there's like 3 or 4 different statements. I know one occurs in the Danzo fight where they just say that Hashirama cells just make you more powerful.
They're literally the fucking steroids of the Naruto.
They're literally steroids, bro. You just inject some Hashirama cells into you and you become OP. Like, that's just how it happens. That's why Danzo's so strong, bro.
Danzo got it.
Madara got it.
Yamato got it. Like,
yeah, it just makes you stronger.
That's why like who was it? It was Orochimaru and somebody else were like experimenting with people and like trying to inject like Hashirama cells so they can try to recreate another Hashirama that could use wood release.
And they kept dying too.
Yeah,
literally.
Not just anybody can have this shit.
Yeah,
like,
it's not something that people can just have. But also, like, it's not just like he has some Hashirama cells. His entire body is made up of Hashirama cells. So yeah, it's not a plot amp that he's stronger. Like, it makes sense why he's this strong.
No, Naruto says be careful, bro. Come on.
Bro, he doesn't turn off Sage Mode until he lays eyes on him. That's simply. I'm sorry.
Whatever. I invited you here. I gotta play by your rules.
Oh my god, it's just so crazy.
Now we're getting to Kabuto.
I don't know anything about Boruto or Orochimaru either.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, like...
It's probably Cap,
shit,
though.
Probably. He probably figured some shit
Six
out.
has, unironically,
like
has some of the worst takes I've seen, so...
The GOAT, just up here. Well, like, right below Kakashi, I'll say.
I was about to say, what?
He's not above him. But yeah, he, like, Yamato was, like, worried about him, too.
I don't know why Kabuto would be above War Art Shikamaru. Like, what does Kabuto do?
Well, look, well, I was gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong. Did he not? Well, I guess he's below Three Tails Naruto. I was trying to remember which one was the Naruto that blew up the bridge and like knocked him away. Was that Three Tails?
That was 3 or 4.
Okay.
I think he just went straight to 4. So.
Yeah, Kabuto doesn't really have that many good feats. Like.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Like Kabuto might just get speed blitzed by Shikamaru, like in the Shippuden era. He should be down in Jonin.
Yeah, he should be in Jonin. I don't even know what like Shikamaru can dodge Kakuzu, bro. Like I don't know what if Kabuto could do that. Like, which I do think Kakuzu was holding back, so I don't know how good it is. But Sakura Shippuden would also probably just murder Kabuto horrifically. Like she would probably just like one tap him. And that's just how it would be.
Like, Kabuto only has some, like, minor feats in part 1. I don't think he does anything in part 2. Except until, like, he
Sage
becomes
Kabuto, yeah.
Sage Kabuto.
Yeah, he just doesn't have that many good feats, so... no.
Not above him. But yeah, he, like, Yamato was, like, worried about
I don't even know if
him,
he'd beat Asuma.
Yeah.
He might beat Asuma. Asuma versus Kabuto might be a good fight.
Snake Cloak is, like, I would say relative to Orochimaru. Like just base Snake Cloak,
and
it just seems like Orochimaru.
And they're downplaying
Sage Kabuto. Do they know he fought like Itachi and Ime Sasuke? Like he literally fought this guy.
I think because they do have a Sage Kabuto, but I don't know why.
Oh, I see. This is just Snake Kabuto.
It was like Snake Cloak, but like
what is Snake? I don't even know what Snake Cloak does, bro. I don't think he does anything.
So I guess. Like Orochimaru is fair, but
why is he even relative to Orochimaru though? Like to be honest, I guess because he absorbed Orochimaru, but like, does that?
I'm just gonna say Noodles. I don't know where they're gonna place Sage Kabuto at, but I can already tell that 2 people in the fucking Monoichi and Jake the Snake are just like they're cringing right now at where Kabuto's being placed.
Yeah, I mean I'm also like weirded out by it, so whatever.
This is without Edo summons, yeah. And then Sage Kabuto is above EMS.
That's fine. Why is he not
That's
above
fine.
KCM2 though? You got him above EMS. Surely he's above KCM2, unless you just think Naruto summons a bunch.
Wait.
He would just
I just
probably
noticed-
sound Genjutsu all of them, right? Like, what would they even do?
Yeah.
I guess like Naruto could get broken out by. Could he though? What about him getting like blinded?
Man, I just noticed, like, there's just so many characters that Minato is just above, but, like, how would he deal with KCM2 Naruto?
He would just
Or
get
EMS
blitzed and
Oscar.
murdered, and also blitzed and murdered. And Sage Kabuto also blitzes and murders him. Literally, Minato gets blitzed by from like here to the end of the tier, like by everyone. Like 7th Gate Guy, War Arc Sakura, War Arc Kakashi, Tobirama, Kabuto. Literally every single character here. War Arc Kakashi literally moves at a similar speed to KCM2 Minato, and they just think Minato's above him, even though he would literally just get one tapped by a Raikiri.
KCM2 what Minato is.
Where?
Look at him. He's up. He's right.
Bro, he's literally
He's
like
in a
here.
whole ass tier above him.
Kakashi literally is the same speed as him when he's not nerfed. Like I know people argue Minato was dazed during the war arc, and I won't dispute it or whatever. It's whatever. I don't care about that. But he gets cheered up. It says in the same scan that Naruto cheered him up out of his daze, out of his stupor. So that just means that at the point he's cheered up, he's no longer nerfed, and Kakashi's still relative to him. Like Kakashi is the only person that has a feat with Minato at that point. And he just moves relative to him and reacts at the same time as him. So yeah, War Kakashi is like the same speed as this Minato. Which shows me that this Minato would get obliterated, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sage Kabuto is strong as shit.
Yeah. Sage Kabuto's nuts. He's bodying the 5 Kage, like getting them out of here.
Yeah.
If only he could beat Hachi. But yeah.
Anyway, next up is Dosu, who's above
boy.
Chunin Exam Lee, and Kin, who's shit. She's ass. I'll put
She's
her at the
above
top.
Sakura.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll put her there, and then Zaku, who's all
We have exams final Naruto below Ken.
And base. Yeah.
Below Ken. What are we talking about?
Man, Hinata is below. God, I hate where
Hinata below
is at, bro.
Ebisu. Hinata's position is so stupid, bro. She's literally just relative to Neji. Where's Neji at? Where'd he go? He's up here, bro. Like, put Hinata, like, here. That's where I would put him. Like, here.
Man,
What?
by the way,
Man,
Noodles-
Mizuki fight Naruto is still above, like...
Yeah, it's exactly.
I keep seeing it. It makes me laugh every time.
You know, Noodles, we already got like 50 viewers.
Oh, I know. It's
Currently.
popping off, man. It's doing good.
We're barely into this, and we already got people joining in.
Welcome, people. I'm gonna be drinking a beer now, so if I get a little tip, I'm just kidding. It's just a beer. But, yeah.
It's just a beer.
Welcome all the new people. We're almost hitting 60 now. Look at all these people coming in.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
also above Chunin Exam Lee. This guy is like below no Sharingan Sasuke.
Did that guy lose to Shino? Where's Shino at? I can't remember Zaku for the life of me. I think him and Dosu just beat up Lee, but I really can't remember.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I remember Dosu, like,
Yeah.
they just fuck
He's
him up
below,
with
like,
the sound
Out
shit.
Chakra Sasuke.
And this guy loses to Kankuro, but he gets like fucked up, so I'm gonna just put him next to Yoroi.
Misumi.
I think Naruto and Ichigo are pretty relative in speed, actually. They both have similar calcs, although Naruto's calcs are better. Slightly.
They're different. This guy steals chakra, this guy has like stretchy shit. Alright.
What? I thought Yoroi had the. Oh my god.
Nah, Yoroi
now we're getting
absorbs
onto the
chakra
sound
through his
for-
hand. Misumi is stretchy shit. That's the thing too.
I need to
people-
re-watch the Sound 4 fight. Like, my memory of that is so foggy.
Yeah.
Don't remember much of it at
Like,
all.
Madara can use the Rinnegan powers without the Rinnegan. No,
I remember Neji and Kidomaru's fight pretty well, but that's literally about it.
I think he just has Yoroi's chakra's stealing ability.
I mean, Orochimaru uses that same thing.
Yeah, so. Sakon and Yukon in base. Below CS1 Sasuke.
Yeah.
And then CS1 is above.
And then above.
Yeah. And then...
They're supposedly like the strongest of the South Four when they're in Christmas too. You think over?
Nah,
Yeah,
I don't
that
think.
makes sense. Cause, or do you think
He's who did Sakon and Yukon fight? They fought
He stated to
They
be the
fought
strongest
Kiba.
in the Sound 4, which is good.
Is he?
Yeah, he is, which I guess puts him above, like, Chunin Exams Neji and Red Chakra Cloak Naruto. But why Fourth Gate Lee and Gaara? Like, I don't know about Shao Kahn and Yukon. What does he do against Gaara?
Well, I was gonna say Rock
Murdered.
Lee Drunken Fist.
Yeah, Rock Lee
What?
Drunken Fist was, like, beating up Kidomaru, who was by far the strongest of that
What's-
group.
Wait, hold on. a
Not
second.
Kidomaru, Kimimaro.
What's Konkoro or Tamari doing to Drunken Fist Rock Lee?
I'm just wondering what Konkoro even doing there, bro. Like, he lost to Shino. Like, he literally lost to Shino. Why is Shino down here? And Retrieval Arc Konkoro up here? What is the difference between Konkoro, Chunin Exams, and Retrieval Arc? What's the difference between those?
Eva gave Sakon and Yukon the fucking hands. What? Why is he so low? I just realized that he's below base. Like, are we not, is there just no like transformation for Kiba like at all?
Yeah. Drunkly greater than base, Kimimaro greater than Salcon? Facts, bro. Like,
Facts.
I don't even know what these people are even talking about. Wait, they think, like, Salcon's gonna fight, like, Gaara fight Naruto and Gamabunta? Like, he can just summon Gamabunta, bro. Yeah, Salcon's gonna fight that. Like, 6 has some of the worst takes I've ever seen, bro. Like, how do you even see, like, transformed Gaara and just be like, yeah, Salcon can beat that? Like, that's some serious, like... Okay, so like that fight, like the ending of Gaara and Naruto is like the last fight in part 1. It's literally like the climax of Naruto, like the original Naruto series. And like they think like they clown me for Kakuzu versus Pain, right? Because people are like, "Oh, Pain's like the final villain, bro." Like Gaara actually is the final villain of part 1 Naruto, and they think Salcon can beat him. Like, what are we talking about? So, like, at least Kakuzu has good feats, bro. What does Salcon have? He has a statement of being above the Sound 4? Not
To be
very
fair,
good.
the Retrieval Arc Gaara is just way, way above.
Yeah.
But, like, still, like, Rock Lee was doing pretty well against base Kimimaro. That shit just baffles me.
He was beating
that they
him.
have
Like,
us
it wasn't
all.
doing well. He wasn't getting hit, and he was hitting him. Like, he wasn't damaging him because Kidomaru's just durable. But, like, he was faster than him, and he was more technical. So, like...
Man, it's...
insane, bro.
It also still baffles me that we still have Haku fight like Naruto with like who has QB amped. Like he's above almost most of the characters from the the Sasuke retrieval arc.
I can just
bro.
imagine like Salcon and Naruto fighting, and he just summons Gamabunta. Like, what does he do? He just looks at
God
mountain-sized Gamabunta, and he's gonna be like, yeah, I can take that. Like, get out of here, bro.
do you think they could beat Konkoro?
At full power, I actually think they could.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever, Konkoro Retrieval Arc is like the peak of that tier, so... yeah, full power could probably beat him. I still don't know what the difference between Retrieval Arc and Chunin Exams Konkoro is. Do you know the difference?
Not really. I honestly do not remember that. I just know that Konkoro comes in and helps, but I just don't know.
I
how
really
much he
wish I
does.
could see what they say about Konkoro. I might go back and see what it is.
Oh, you got
Wait, what?
a dono.
Got a dono. Big Easy coming in with the $2 donation. Thank you, man. Have they placed Kasama yet? Nope, not yet. Thank you for the dono.
Well, Konkoro is way too high. I'm smoking crack. He's not living a punch from Naruto.
Good.
Swag, you've been smoking a little bit more than crack this entire stream, and now you're coming to your senses. What about Salcon? What does Salcon do to Gamabunta Naruto? Like, you can't even say that, like, it's not the Naruto with Gamabunta, because you can actually see Gamabunta in the picture. Like, stupid, bro.
Holy shit.
People keep hyping up this bad
Alright, and
Kasame
then
placement. I'm
Tayuya,
very curious. Because I'm a Kasame stan, bro.
here.
Like, y'all think I like Kakuzu? Wait till you see my Kasame
and
unleash.
Here.
Yeah, all the Curse Mark 1 guys, I guess,
They
are
might
above
be up here.
Curse Mark 1 Sasuke.
With like CS2, it's a 10 times amp, so.
I'm pretty sure Tamari did beat Tayuya, but I can't remember.
But I don't know if I like them being like a whole tier above Kankuro. Because he fucks up, but they're like just fatigued and. I don't know.
Bro, like,
Kankuro's ass, yeah. Wait, he's getting fucked up by Yellow Pill Choji. There
Yeah.
we go.
yeah.
Okay, good.
They put
We're
Salcon
almost
above Yellow Pill Choji. I guess that's fine, because, like, I don't know, man. I really don't know.
I agree. My friends try to tell me that, like, he's, like, the coolest and his fight with Neji is the best. I'm like, no, Shikamaru's fight with Tayuya is the best.
No, Kidomaru's was better.
Alright, yes, Bin.
I really like the Neji and Kidomaru fight. It's my favorite. Again, swag with the bad takes, bro. Like, I like the whole Shikamaru being intellectual stuff, but Neji was super intellectual during that fight, and he has cooler abilities than Shikamaru. Sorry.
His fight with Jirobo is the best.
Swag thinks
Yeah,
he has
it's
friends.
that or Tayuya. Choji versus Jirobo is too lit. But the thing is, Jirobo himself is just stupid.
Most of the Sound 5 or Sound 4 fights were
When
cool.
Choji
Like,
caught Jirobo's hand, he's like,
No, that's
Oh, wait,
like the
hold
hardest
on.
hand.
what'd they do?
So, Neji beat Kidomaru in Curse Mark 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is Neji like that much far below him?
They think Kidomaru's gonna beat Drunken Lee and Gaara in Naruto? Kidomaru?
Well, look, but like Neji is right there.
I know! Neji beat Kidomaru, bro. That fight happened on screen. You can literally see the webs on him, bro. That's Kidomaru's webs. That's the same Neji that soloed Kidomaru.
Also, Shikamaru retrieval arc. Look how low he is. He's
Where?
all the way in Jonin tier, bottom of Jonin.
He beat Tayuya.
He beat Tayuya. Bro.
It's not even like there's any room to argue about this. Like, we saw what happened when they fought. Like, one-on-one in a forest. Like, that's where most versus battles take place anyway. Like, what are we talking about?
Panel of all time.
God damn.
And then CS1 Jirobo.
You think Kidomaru smokes Lee? You think Drunken Lee? The guy that was, like, fighting Kimimaro and beating him? What are
Giving
you
them the fucking
smoking?
hands.
Yeah, giving Kimimaro the hands, bro. Not Kimimaro.
Kimimaro couldn't hit him.
Kimimaro couldn't even touch him, bro.
He couldn't touch
Do you
him.
think? Do you also think Kidomaru's just gonna take, you know, like Gaara fight Naruto or half transform Gaara? Like, what does Kidomaru even do against base Gaara? He just gets slammed, bro. His only scaling is to like Neji, who's like who's like QB and Rage Naruto level. They clash with Kunai in the manga. They're similar in speed, so like he's like this Naruto level, I guess.
I thought you were gonna put him beneath like base Jirobo.
Drunken Lee was not smoking Kidomaru. We're not talking about Kidomaru. We're talking about Kimimaro. You know, the Bone Boy. You know, the guy that was,
Yeah,
like,
Bone Man.
beating up hundreds of QB and Rage Naruto clones, and then Drunken Lee came in and was soloing him? Yeah, that guy.
What is wrong with him?
No. It's not like that. And then, we got him here.
Like, doesn't CS1
Kidomaru and Kimimaro implied to be relative?
No,
If they're implied to be relative, that implies Lee is above Kidomaru. Because if Kimimaro and Kidomaru are relative, Drunken Lee was beating up Kimimaro. So what are you talking about?
I think CS2
God.
beats Yellow Pill. Yellow Pill is to fight CS1. Yeah, CS1 beats up Green Pill.
No, Kimimaro was not dodging him. He was tanking it. You need to go reread the fight.
Man, I just think it's funny that the only characters from the retrieval
dude,
arc that he thinks are above,
Nah,
besides
you're good.
Sasuke and
You're
Naruto,
good, no worries. And then
he just
base
thinks that
Kimimaro is
Tamari and Choji with Red Pill
Above
are
him.
above.
Yeah.
Nah, he's above Drunk.
I don't even know where the implication comes from that Kidomaru is supposedly relative to
Jason
Kimimaro.
Is not losing to any of
bro, they put Drogo
Yeah, like, yeah.
above Kimimaro when literally Red Pill. Oh, I got Red Pill Choji
Well,
up here.
he's about well, Six just told him like, yeah, he's
You're
not
right.
above them.
It
Yeah,
might
there.
take Red Pill Choji to beat.
How do you put Drunken Lee here and base Kimimaro here? I'm gonna go find the fight. I gotta reread
Yeah,
this.
no. I was just gonna say you could even just pull up the fucking anime fight and just.
I don't want to get copyright.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. I just want to know what chapter 215.
215.
Let's go read this fight together, shall we? 215.
Oh, this is when Gaara shows up.
Yeah, this is when Lee's about to go drunk mode.
Was he?
Oh no,
I'm
this is
pretty
after
sure he-
Lee's.
he-
Yeah, this is after
he-
Lee went drunk mode.
I'm pretty sure he goes drunk mode when Naruto was there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he goes. Yeah, this is. Man, why did they say 215? That was so weird. Okay. Oh yeah, I think Rock Lee shows up and then says, "Naruto, you go. I'll handle Kimimaro." Oh, here we go.
All right, here's Drunk Lee, the beginning. Okay, Kimimaro dodges him, blocks him, and then he tears off his coat and then just whacks him, kicks him.
Whack!
Yeah, just whacks him.
Blows him back.
Yeah, just spinning, attacking him. He's too hard to predict. Moreover, too fast. he's literally saying he's too fast to predict.
Kimimaro.
Base Kimimaro. Then Lee's just dodging all of his attacks, like, casually. And he's, like, backflipping over him. Look at him, bro. Like, just, like, sliding under it. So cool. Just dodges him. Block. And then kicks him in the... Bro, look at this dude. He's literally, like, entangling him.
Rock Lee is giving him the hand.
This is exactly how I... Like, punches him in the stomach. This is exactly how I remember the fight. Literally knocks him on his ass. How do you read that and just be like, I can't read his moves. He hit me. That taijutsu is something else. What are we talking about, bro? Why am I sucking off Lee, Noodles? Why are you misremembering the fight and pretending like Kimimaro didn't get hit? Do you see it now, buddy? Hey, Masked Sage, you see that? You see all the feats of like Lee tagging him and him being and literally Kimimaro admitting Lee is faster than him? Yeah, you remember that? That's why I'm talking about
Too
Lee.
fast, and his taijutsu is something else.
Yeah, too unpredictable. Yeah, don't sleep on Lee again, boy. You should have known this. I told you should have reread the fight. I remembered this. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't read his
the only
moves.
one who's actually, Lee's the only one who's been actually tagging him and kicking him around. Kimimaro has not hit him once.
Bro, look at him.
Curse mark.
Bro, he's like, I'm left with no choice. He admits inferiority to Lee and just admits he has to pull out the curse mark. Yeah, you think Kitamura's handling him now? Masked Sage. No. He literally is destroying him.
Help or hyping Rock Lee my ass. He went
second. Bro, he's blocking curse mark. He's blocking curse mark. He does get cut by him, but that's just because it stuck out of his ribs unpredictably. He still reacted to him, though. Unorthodox, aren't I? Yeah, he literally caught him off guard. It was an unorthodox attack that he wasn't expecting. But yeah, he just actually just reacts to curse mark Kimimaro. Why is Kimimaro, base Kimimaro, that far above Drunken Lee? Oh, wrong one. This one. Yeah. Kitamura is a distance fighter. How's he gonna maintain a distance when Lee just runs up, blitzes him, and punches through his skull?
Yeah, he would just blitz Kidomaru.
Looks like
dude, if Shikamaru can handle Kidomaru in Curse Mark 2, why are we just gonna say that Drunk Lee would be able to do that?
Yeah. And now it's not even like a case of like Kimimara's outspeeding him right now. It's just like they're like relative to each other. Kimimara can react to Lee now, and like Lee can't really touch him because he's got so many bones coming out of him.
No, this is
Yeah, this is Saucon fight. Yeah. Hold on. well, this is really right now. My job is to hold him as long as I can, so I guess I should avoid any big movements to kill me. I just got out of surgery. Lee just got out of surgery. Goes drunk mode and starts murking base Kimimaro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Noodles go to the part Kimimaro slamming Naruto. It was before this. Yeah, I gotta show you guys what base Kimimaro was doing too. Like, base Kimimaro was just beating Naruto so bad, bro. Like,
He was QB amped.
Yeah,
with,
there's like 100
look at
clones.
this.
Hold on, let's find it. Bro, I just want to see, like, where he summons a bunch of clones. He's already sweeping them, beating them up. Let's see if we can find it.
Lee just comes in. Hick.
Yeah, just blocks Kimimaro's attack and saves Naruto.
Arcane kick. Yeah.
That just proves Drunken Lee is better than, or regular Lee is better than that Naruto as well. I gotta find the QB clone part. Oh, we're in the Sound 4 fights now. Big Easy with another $1 donation. Thanks, Big Dog. You officially hit Big Dog status.
You're a beast.
Appreciate it.
But I'm pretty sure you could just look up the, like...
Yeah, I
just look up Naruto versus, Kimimaru manga.
Let's just look up images real quick. I just want to find...
at some point
this
you will
one.
just...
This page. These are all, like, QB enraged Naruto clones, and Kimimaru just starts giving them the hands, bro. Like, it's so bad. He's just blitzing all of them, murking them all. Naruto can't even react to him at all. It's literally like the same thing Neji was doing to base Naruto during the Chunin exams. It was as bad as that. And then Drunken Lee was just murking base Kimimaru. And then Swag over here apparently just thinks Drunken Lee's a below base Kimimaru when he literally admits inferiority. Trash.
And then CS1 is like...
Red Pill Choji and Drogo in the same tier is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better, honestly.
I don't like
Are
him
you
being like
looking-
a tier below the others, though. He's not like that much weaker than they are.
I mean,
Man, I
like,
was hoping that he was
Red
actually
Pill
going to
Choji and
move
the
I mean,
Sound
yeah,
Force-
they do
when he had
fight
his mouse hovering over him.
Yeah.
right.
So, like, I get it, because Choji just, like, deletes him. It might be like this. He might just be cracked, because it is literally 100 times.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Matt Sage, did you not just see the part where Kimimaru literally
bro.
says that he's too fast?
Yeah, he literally just directly says he's too fast. Like, are you slow? Do I have to read this part again for you? Hold on, let's read it again. Since apparently we didn't get it the first time. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's go all the way back. Let's stop the stream just so I can dunk on this random dude in chat. Because he apparently thinks that I'm wrong still. After just blatantly showing him Lee was outspeeding him on multiple occasions. Let's find it. Kicks him in the chest. He does react to him a few times, so maybe he's a little bit relative to him, but still below.
Wait. So, go back up a little bit.
Where?
Because eventually, like.
Yeah. What about all of this?
I'm pretty sure there's one more because he says he's too unpredictable, but then later he says he's too fast.
I can't read his moves. That taijutsu something
Here,
else.
go back up.
Yeah. It's up. He says he's
It's
too
close.
fast as well.
He says too unpredictable and that he's too fast.
Yeah, he says both.
Yeah.
He's too hard to predict. Moreover, too fast. So he's saying he's hard to predict and too fast. Moreover literally means and, bro. So it's not just that he's not that level. You're acting like he's massively above. I mean, he is massively above. Like, Kimimaru can't tag him at all. Neji and Lee can tag him multiple times. That is pretty massively above.
He had to go into his curse mark stage.
Yeah, he says he has to go into curse mark because he's left with no other choice.
I'm left with no choice.
Yeah,
I need
he is
to go
he is
curse
quite a bit
mark.
above him. It's not like he would ever beat him in combat. Usually when people say they're relative, it means like, there's some chance. No, they're not relative. Lee is definitely above.
Why would he just say I have no choice if
Like,
he was not relevant?
If we're just going like attack for attack, Lee probably dodges like 20 attacks in this one panel. Like, honestly. So, and you just can't do anything to him. His arms still had to move, so get out of here, bro.
And then
Reaching.
Kimimaro is above Gaara. Because he literally wins and then dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Edo came.
I'm not-
Rotten shirt came from KCM One Naruto.
But he regenerated.
No, not in the anime he doesn't. And also, if he got hit with it, that's when Naruto seals people. So, if he would have got hit with it, he probably would have gotten sealed. Time to open the beer. Alright.
He dodged it.
Wait, no, he avoided it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Well, it was a clone though. Wait, no, that's anime only. That's anime only.
I was thinking, like, that has to be filler, right? So I'm gonna IDK this. Alright, so
Has to be filler that he dodged KCM Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. Did they not remember the scan of Orochimaru saying that if Kimimaro was healthy, they would have beaten Hiruzen like no problem? Like, Kimimaro being that strong is probably fine. He's really strong, bro.
Yeah, if he literally was like before he met Sasuke, he was the like next vessel for Orochimaru. Like,
Yeah.
and Jugo was just full on like, yeah, this man is my god.
He used
I
to beat me
follow
up
and
all
do
the
what he
time.
does. And then because like Kimaru's like literally told Jugo about Sasuke one time, he's like, oh yeah, Orochimaru's gonna choose him over me. And that's why he like aligns himself with Sasuke, just because of that.
Yeah. 63 viewers. We actually hit 70 a second ago, too. Let's keep
Yeah.
going, bro.
Jugo is kind of cracked.
Hugo's so cool.
Yeah. He
What are they doing?
in base is
Base? I honestly don't know.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
What are you doing right now? Don't you do it, bro.
Transformed, he's above base Sasuke because
Yeah.
Sasuke has to go like partial CS2. So like
Wait.
transformed Jugo is like here.
Wait, did you guys just not remember where you put base Sasuke? He's a tier above where you just put Jugo.
No, he's right here.
Yeah, well, but look, base Jugo. Look at him.
What? What?
He's like, yeah, Sasuke had to transform. And it's like, yeah, why is Jugo all the way down there?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Where?
Oh yeah, you mean fully transformed? Yeah.
Yeah.
How does he like admit that like? I don't know.
Where did I just put Jugo?
I guess it might have been
He
transformed.
just
Jugo.
forgot where
I
Jugo
lost
went.
him. Where is he? Oh,
Elite
there he is.
Jonin right behind Kakashi.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll put him
I gotta-
behind
oh,
Kakashi and like.
well,
Why do you put him?
well,
Okay, I understand putting him behind Kakashi.
well.
Hold on, I understand putting him behind Kakashi, but like, why is he behind or above Kabuto then? Like, why is he wedged in between? That's just weird to me. Because like the only
Yeah, I
stuff
don't
we
know.
have for Kabuto is people argue he's like relative to Kakashi based on Orochimaru's statement. But if that's the case, and Kabuto can bypass durability, like wouldn't he just like beat up Jugo? Like,
Naruto.
wait, hold on. Hey Noodles, how are you today? I'm a little late, but have they really put Sasuke Shippuden above 6-gate guy? Is that right? That is right, bro. They put
That is right.
base
They did.
Sasuke above 6th-gate guy, the one that fought the, version 2 Edo Jinchuriki that they believe are amped, not nerfed. Like, the strongest Jinchuriki we've ever seen in the series up to that point. They think that, base Sasuke could take on those guys, apparently. I don't know, man. Some crazy...
I think
Some crazy, the same Jinchuriki that were beating up Casey and Naruto and, like, Killer B, But, yeah, it's fine. Like, not even just, like, base Killer B, they're, like, fully transformed Killer B. Like, 8 Tails Killer B.
or our Hinata might beat him up if he's in base. But no, because him being behind Kakashi makes sense, because, like, Suigetsu seems, like, relative to Zabuza. Or whatever.
Where they got Zabuza at?
If anything, Suigetsu's weaker than Zabuza.
Wait, where is
Why?
Zabuza?
Yeah.
Oh, that. Oh, they yeah. he's coming
Karin
up.
is, like, whatever, bro. Like, I don't know.
Oh no.
You better,
Oh, no.
better put Karin in
Oh,
right there.
no.
Her ceiling fast, bro.
Oh no.
It's okay. That a lot of people don't know about the Karin scaling, so I'm
Yeah,
not gonna be
I-
too hard about him about it.
He's not beating Red Pill Joe
Come on.
in a fight.
Karin is like got sealing that's stated to be able to seal away the Nine Tails, and it also blitzed the statue that was beating up everybody and stalemating Hiruzen. It like beat up all of the Gokage and Orochimaru, and Hiruzen was the only one stalemating it, and then Karin just like blitzed Guru and the statue and sealed it. Literally.
Could she beat the Sound 4?
Which I know Orochimaru did well in that fight too.
Do you have two
so.
Karins?
This is not Chain's Karin.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure she gets
okay,
named by
okay.
no charm.
That's better. What does base Karin do then? I don't know. What's the
Yeah,
difference
I don't
between
know.
Chain's Karin is just an
Like-
ability she uses? Like
I'll put her with the Sound 4.
I
I
guess
don't
that's
even know what like
fair.
that Karin would do to fourth gate Lee still. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Is probably losing. Because he gets beat up by Kakashi.
Okay, I'm assuming they're not talking about
Probably
Demon
in-
Mist
not in
Zabuza.
ba-
I wonder if they have Demon Mist Zabuza on the list because Demon Mist Zabuza can react to War Kakashi.
But
He still loses them. He's below him, but he
hold-
can react to
hold
his
on.
movement.
Zabuza is below base part 1 Kakashi. He pulled out the Sharingan against him.
Yeah,
Swag, bro.
I don't know. And also, why Shino above Zabuza? Shino?
God damn.
What Shino literally had no feats during the war. Like, unless you include anime filler where he fights Torun. But even then, Torun was above him. He gets saved by Casey and Naruto, so... I don't know, bro. Kakashi literally needed the Sharingan to beat Zabuza.
Getsu here.
Well, him and Kakashi, like in part 1, they're kind of like relative.
Yeah.
Because he does like beat Kakashi, and then he loses to Kakashi.
No, he loses to Kakashi first, and then he kind of beats him later. You got that backwards, Six. How did
Like,
you...
he-
even-
Yeah. Well, like basically he's at like back on the bridge, right? Then decides to pull out the dogs, which completely restrains Zabuza, and then he was about to Raikiri him and then like kill him and he would have died if Haku didn't come in to save him.
Yeah, literally.
So, but that was Sharingan. So just
Yeah.
lob Zabuza in between part 1 Kakashi and part 1 with Sharingan.
That's an
that.
understandable wedge, right? Like, because, like, Zabuza's relative to Sharingan Kakashi, so it makes sense for him to be above base. But he still loses to this Kakashi, so... Like, why is Jugo in between Kabuto? Oh, wait, they moved Jugo down? Why'd Jugo down here now? Why is Jugo losing to War Shino, bro? Come on! Suigetsu also is able to react to version 1 Raikage. Literally. And Killer Bee at one point. He also reacts to, like, base Killer Bee. So, I don't feel like any of these guys have speed feats on that level. And he also has, like, water ninjutsu that makes him, like, invulnerable for a minute. So... Are we just ignoring all that? Because I feel like Suigetsu pretty strong, bro.
Yeah, but he, like, gets dicked on. Yeah, I guess it's just like...
No, he
Kakashi
doesn't.
just-
It's did you read the fight, Swag? They, like, fight for, like, 20 minutes, and they're not getting the upper hand on each other. He kind of gets, shit on, but, like, no, he doesn't get that way. He
Man,
doesn't. You don't remember the
Does
fight.
Swag forget the part? I just remembered this. Does Swag not remember, like, Zabuza putting Kakashi in a water bubble?
I don't know, bro.
And then, like, Team 7 had to literally save him and come up with, like, some really good strategy on the spot that was meant to,
Honestly,
like,
forgot about the water bubble, bro. He did
Yeah,
beat
like-
Kakashi.
Yeah, like, yeah, Zabuza...
6%.
Yeah, they had to like pull out some strategy in order for Zabuza just to get his hand out of the water bubble, so then like Kakashi can then shit on him afterward.
Yeah.
Like,
adjust. so sure. And then Haku is like above Kakashi.
What?
No.
Oh
No.
boy, oh boy.
Haku blitzes
Haku
War
downplay,
Kakashi as an
bro.
Edo Tensei, which is weaker than your live self. He should be like relative to War Kakashi in speed, and he has nerve needles that literally attack your vital points and bypass durability. Directly stated to attack your vital points, and they're nerve needles. They attack the nerves itself. Disgusting, bro. Please give Haku some more respect.
Man, most of these characters, Haku would just do that same thing he did with Zabuza. Literally put them onto like the brink of death, like where their heart stops, and then once they're like out, like unconscious, just kills them. Like,
yeah. All right, let's continue.
Haku just literally do that.
Yeah, Haku's way higher than most people consider. He literally blitzed War Kakashi. Haku's not stated stronger in the war. Trust me.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it. Zabuza might have been smoking crack.
What?
I mean, with the mental amp, he's deaf.
There's a direct statement
Wait.
from Zabuza. No bullshit. There's a direct statement from Zabuza that just outright says Haku would beat the both of us. When he's talking to Kakashi, Zabuza's talking to Kakashi, and he's like, Haku could beat the both of us if he wanted to. Like, literally.
You want to do mental amp? Yeah.
I would just
Mental amp. Mental amp.
I guess, bro.
Because I know people are gonna be like, oh, he got in front of Kakashi's Raikiri.
Mizu and Gozu. So Sasuke does like
Demon Brothers.
flex on them, but they are tuning. So.
These guys are idiots, bro.
Sasuke does flex on them, but they are tuning. Again, like, do you want to use your fucking tuning argument or not, bro? Like, do you want to or not? You can't just, like, arbitrarily apply it. That's intellectually dishonest, dummy.
They're tuning that are weaker than they.
He makes this argument in the other videos that, like, that if someone's a tuning, they belong in the tuning tier, and if someone's a jonin, they belong in the chonin tier. You know, even though, like, even if they don't have feats, even though Naruto's a genin and he's in the tuning tier and beats up, like, a literal jonin in Mizuki. The only reason Mizuki's not a jonin is because he's crazy, not because he's not physically capable enough. Naruto beats up a jonin at chapter 1 and is still a genin, so he's literally Genin, but in the tuning tier, but for some reason Iruka and Mizuki belong here because they're also tuning. Like, do you think like the title matters or it doesn't? You can't just decide when it matters and when it doesn't matter. And when Sasuke literally beats them up, and you're like, they're tuning though. Like, shut up, bro.
He just flexes on them, but then they get ready to
Also,
kill them
pause
and
for a
Kakashi
second.
saves.
Yeah.
Because I just don't, man, guys, come on. Like, just because we like to get on Swag and Six really hard here, we like tend to raise our voices and call them out on their dumb shit. That doesn't mean we hate these two. Like,
No, I don't hate either.
we're just calling them out on their bullshit and saying, dude, why are you making this dumb argument?
Yeah.
And then we shit on it. That doesn't mean we hate them. Like, what? I don't know how people are just.
I am passionate about both debating and Naruto power scaling. Passionate about both of those. So if I seem like I'm angry or anything like that, for one, it's for entertainment, but for also, like, it's just me just getting on them because I'm passionate about it, not because I'm actually mad at them, just to clarify. But yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why did you put the one list?
I don't know, man. Leave me alone. I am not ranking the. Should I just rank the swordsman as like relative to Zabuza?
That's up to you, bro.
Why?
I mean,
Might as well put Kasame in there since he's a swordsman.
Yeah.
Just put Kasame next to Zabuza. Good argument, Swag.
Man, here he goes.
I'll put him above base guy actually because he has to open the gates. Then he beats him up with the gates.
What?
I don't even remember if that's manga. I just remember the Storm 3 boss. And then Kisame in
What is this?
is
Oh no.
All these feetless, like, ninja swordsmen just going over all these characters and Haku.
And then you heard Swag, right? He
Hold
was
on.
like, I just remember the storm shit.
Yeah.
fighting them in Storm 3 was just annoying.
yeah.
Oh no. Don't put
Kasame
him
and
there,
base
Swag.
is like above 6th gate because it's clone.
Oh.
He was getting folded by Six Gate. He doesn't react to him. He
This
literally runs away from him. Like, he's literally, like, on his giant water things trying to run away from Six Gate Guy. And his only attack that he sends out gets destroyed by Six Gate Guy. Like, what are you talking about?
It does take Guy opening the 6th gate to fight.
Yeah. And then when he turns on Six Gate, he starts winning. So why is Kasame above Six Gate right now?
Base Kisame, 30% clone.
I know that, but, like, why is he above him, though? Like, what puts base Kasame above Six Gate Guy? He literally fights Jinchuriki, bro.
So... He's hard to scale.
I definitely think Kisame.
I don't know
Oh,
if he's
no.
living a Ross and Shuriken.
He's over 3 Tomo.
I mean, so if we're gonna say if we're gonna put Kasame below Naruto because of that, how is anybody in the tier, like in this tier and above, going to deal with the Rasen Shuriken?
Yeah, like, if they got tagged by the Rasen Shuriken, who lives? No one.
Yeah.
Literally no one up here. There's a statement in the third data book that the incomplete Rasen Shuriken that Naruto used against Kakuzu is impossible to withstand its impact. Literally meaning everyone in that data book cannot withstand it. So, all these characters, except maybe Kabuto. But all the rest of them. And Choji. But yeah, all the rest of them get one-tapped. And also, which Kasame is this? Is this just, like, early part 2? Or is this, like, part 1? Or is this the one that fought during the war arc? Because it's, or, right before the war arc with Killer B.
I still can't believe base Mike Guy with the nunchucks from the war arc is so low. It just and Choji. Oh my! It's just, man, this list is just so bad, man.
Yeah,
Every time
I just need to know, like, what Kasame they're using. Is this the only Kasame on the list? Has anybody watched forward and know if this is, like, the only Kasame they talk about?
I mean, we'll probably see in a bit.
Well, I'd just like to know. That way I can talk about it more adequately right now. But yeah.
Yeah,
I guess. Is there any other
guess.
Kasame that they talk about?
Is this the only Kisame?
Yeah.
I mean, they might have Shark Kisame.
Yeah, besides Fused Kasame. But, like, even Base Kasame during that fight was reacting to version 1B. Like, just hit him with Samehada directly. Just, like, whacked him. Like, I don't know how you can just see that and be like, yeah, below this Sasuke, even though Taka Sasuke got bullied by Base B.
So everybody, is there another base Kisame, or is there just only Fused?
They already said it. It's just Fused.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, so if that's the case, Base Kasame, the one that fought Killer B, reacts to version 1 Killer B. Like, full cloak version 1 Killer B. Like, just whacks him with Samehada, dodges his pencil, all of that stuff. So, he is relative to version 1B. And if that's the case, then that should bump him above Taka Sasuke, because Base B was blitzing Taka Sasuke. There's only one feat where Taka Sasuke reacts to B, and they literally say it's an aim dodge. He only reacts to it because of B's linear movement. But when B is normally fighting him, he's getting blitzed. So, Kasame should at least be above here. But yeah, he should be much higher.
He fights with B way better than Sasuke does.
Yeah!
But then he gets his, like, well, yeah, Sasuke also gets his shit ripped open. So
Okay, good.
Kisame also gets his shit ripped open.
Why is Base Naruto from the Wark above Kasame, though?
Look at Jiraiya.
Where is he? Where's Jiraiya at?
He's in High Kage. Wait, you passed him.
Why is Jiraiya above Kasame, bro?
He's above. He's above Jonin Minato, MS with the Amaterasu Sasuke, CS2 Sasuke,
War Choji.
War Choji,
Kobirama. Here is it. This is just a
my.
really weird tier. Yeah, this Sasuke, Kasame should be like next to B, like wherever they place B, and B would like literally slaughter every character in these tiers. Every single character besides Warwick Choji, maybe. Literally every single character in this tier gets murdered by version 1B horrifically. So yeah.
Can anyone please tell me why base Jiraiya beats base Jonin Minato?
Can anyone tell me why base Jiraiya beats like Killer B, bro? Like what is what is he, a light speed lariat? Like what? What do you mean that like Jiraiya's gonna handle that? No, he's gonna get his like destroyed. That's what's gonna happen.
By V2 like skeleton.
Four-Tails Naruto Loki has no feats.
Sasuke
Yeah, except
is
not
just
killing
Naruto.
Orochimaru. Like one of the weakest Orochimarus we've ever seen.
There's V1B, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, V1 Fortail, that's what I meant.
Ah, you're
Sage
good.
Kabuto
So I'll
greater than
just
Killer
say
B. I'm not
he's,
mad
like,
at that. That's
close
probably
to
fine.
Fucking Kazekage Gara or whatever in base.
Yeah.
And then
There's literally a statement that like no pair of Akatsuki members would lose to a Biju nor Jinchuriki, and that statement's made at the time of Gaara. And Kasame is literally stated to be the best at capturing Jinchuriki alive in the Akatsuki, and they still think alive Kazekage Gaara would be able to stop Kasame from taking him. No. Like, that giant water bubble, like the giant waterfall jutsu, what does he do against that? All the sand dissolves because it gets all of its chakra drained from it, and Gaara just sits there drowning until Kasame beats him up. Which I guess is base Kasame, so maybe we should talk about fused Kasame later, but...
Wait, he's right here.
Yeah.
Wait. Man.
Are they talking about, like... What?
I'm just like, man, I was first about to, like, complain about how many characters are above Kisame, but then at the same time I see where Tobirama is placed in base, like...
Yeah.
Like, a lot
Tobirama's placement's just massively downplayed. I just look at this and I'm like, Sage Jiraiya can just, you know, like, handle, apparently, Tobirama and Kasame, even though he gets murder blitzed by Tobirama, gets his head chopped off. And Kasame, who also would just murder blitz him. But, like, Fused Kasame's weird against Tobirama, because you would have to argue that, like, Fused Kasame's already in his giant waterfall. Because that's the only time Fused Kasame comes out is when Kasame summons Giant Waterfall. So, if he's already in Giant Waterfall, you could maybe argue Tobirama would, like, get tagged by him, right? But Tobirama can just teleport out of it. Like, he just... teleport to one of his seals, bro. Like, he sees Giant Waterfall getting summoned or whatever, or if they're already in it, he could just, like, bend the water around him. Literally. He's a water style user himself. Not that hard.
And what's Jiraiya doing, and what does Jiraiya, Sasuke, Sage Mode Naruto, what do they do when they get caught in the fucking huge-ass water bubble?
I don't know, bro.
They're just stuck there.
Got a $2 donation from Big Easy again. Man, coming with the heat today. 5 Kage Summit Sasuke beats Fused Kasame, question mark. If it's Fused Kasame already starting in Waterfall, so no. Probably not.
No.
I don't know. Fused Kasame is kind of a bad matchup for Tobirama, so I'm not actually too against saying that, like, he would beat Tobirama, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you're kind of already giving Kasame that advantage to begin with. You know what I mean? To say all, because like how the fight would go with Kasame and Tobirama is literally Kasame or like Tobirama teleports to Kasame before he can react, and then just like sticks his sword in his butt, and then he just dies. Like that's how it would actually go. But you know.
And then without Samehada.
Yeah, Tandem Paper Bomb would actually blow away Waterfall Jutsu, but that's Edo Tobirama using that.
I don't
so.
want to put him low, cause he like fights 7th Gate guy.
You can put him right beside 7th Gate guy.
Yeah, but that's above Kisame with Samehada. That's above transformed Kisame.
Yeah, it's because your fucking list is inconsistent.
I don't know.
That would put him relative to like Sage.
Maybe Kasame can fight 7th Gate guy? Yeah, that would put him above his other form that we downplayed. Why'd that happen?
Kabuto, and that's weird.
No, yeah, I'm joking.
I'm
be fair, we
joking,
did
but like every time like Six or Swag says anything, they just automatically agree with each other.
say that 7th gate guy needed like a war arc and a not war arc one. So.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Does Kisame get stronger, like in the war arc? Because he's weaker
I don't know.
with no Samehana.
I don't know, Swag. Does he?
Isame does like train in character though, because in part 1 he's like weaker than Guy, and then he's stronger than 5th gate Guy with 30%.
I might put him above the Sanin. Because he runs from them, but
I mean, I guess that's better, but
I don't know, man.
That's in part 1.
Yeah. Also, he sees Itachi run from them, so
Where's Itachi at, man?
I think he's like, well, so if this is like Mangekyo, then he's above Orochimaru, but without Mangekyo, he's like below Hiruzen.
No, that's Anbu. But
Yeah.
like he puts
I'm pretty sure he has the MS at this point, doesn't he?
Yeah, but that's after he's had like a fucking like. I think he just got way stronger.
He
like,
did
passively when
he did at the
unlocked
point.
Mangekyo, 'cause
There was a
he-
point while he was in the Anbu
Actually-
that he got it.
Anbu Itachi?
Because I was gonna say,
I just
didn't
don't
he
know
get
what
it
they're
after
really doing.
Shisui died?
Yeah, there's not really much scaling with Anbu Itachi other than him like slaughtering his own clan. Like that's kind of all he
Yeah.
does. But yeah, that looks like the picture they used. Literally looks like the one that slaughtered his clan. So if that's him, that's
Yeah.
Mangekyo Itachi.
Yeah, because he says
And he's the
like,
one who
he's
grabbed these
impressed with
pictures. How does he
strong
not know?
Sasuke
Yeah.
fights him.
Does he not know where the pictures are from? Maybe.
no, yeah, for sure.
And then actual like real Itachi is.
So you know that guy is over 5 Kages on Sasuke.
I
I don't
think
know if I put him over Sage Naruto, but he's over Kages.
What is a sick Itachi?
Man, they just said actual Itachi. That's the weird thing, is that like they have Anbu Itachi there, but they don't have sick Itachi. They just have Itachi, like,
Yeah,
which is kind of just a bit vague. Like
they probably have Edo Itachi, so I'll just consider this sick Itachi.
they have like Kisame without Samehana, but not sick Itachi.
It's
It's
kind
just
of
so
weird.
weird.
I don't know. But yeah, Itachi, like, this has to be sick Itachi, because that literally is a picture of sick Itachi. But, like, sick Itachi is relative to, like, what? Like, holding back CS2's Curse Mark 2 Sasuke. And, like, casually
It
blocks
might
his
be
Kieran, like,
Sakatachi.
literally about to die. I think that's his best scaling, but he's also got, like, good stuff in the novel, so it just depends on, like, if you want to talk about novel stuff or not. Which
I was actually.
It might
about
be
to say I would put him
Sikitachi
right
because
there.
they did talk about
I don't even know.
oh,
like,
well,
I don't know
Kabuto
if
couldn't
he's
beat
gonna be
Edo Itachi, so
Sasuke.
they're probably just gonna put him there.
it still makes me mad that they have Minato above base Hashirama, too.
It's bad. It's
So
really
bad,
bad.
when he is their best.
Yeah. Well, then that's perfect. And then Edo Itachi is right here.
That's better.
Look,
I think
Oh,
this is
I
a
hope-
good, this is a decent debate, but Itachi's above Sage Kabuto, 100%.
yeah,
Well,
he
literally,
literally wins.
yeah, he would win, 100%. Like, I
Literally
understand
was, like-
all the counters and stuff he has, but the only reason Itachi was even, like, playing around with him during that fight at all and was, like, clashing with him and shit was because he needed to undo the Edo Tensei sealing. And the only way to get him to do that was through Izanami. So,
Yeah.
because you can't just kill the user, because that won't undo the jutsu. They state that, like, 2 times throughout the series. So, if that's the case, then Itachi needs a way to get him to undo it. And the only way to do that was through the usage of Izanami, which requires you to clash with them in the exact same way 3 times. And then Itachi if Itachi wanted to, he would just, like, Totsuka Blade seal him or Tsukiyome him to death. What would he do to stop that?
You know what's funny as well is something I've because Kabuto tells them directly. He's like, "Hey, by the way, if you kill me, that doesn't do the Edo Tensei." It's like, I wonder why he says that. Maybe because he knows they have a good chance at killing him. So telling them that killing him won't do anything will just give him an edge in the fight.
You know, why they lowball Tobirama based off an off-screen fight with little context and ignoring his good feats? Because they're biased towards Minato and don't want Tobirama to look good. literally why.
They've literally said in their Minato versus Hashirama video that they have a not that like verbatim they have a bias, but that they really like Minato.
Yeah, and they also have
For
said
some
that,
reason.
like, I've heard Six say that he doesn't like Tobirama, and I'm sure Swag holds a similar sentiment, so they're just biased against Tobirama, literally all it is. I think I'm the only one that rationally scales how far Minato goes in speed.
Then you're
You mean like one space?
yeah.
I don't know, cause like Kabuto isn't.
Every time Kabuto lands a hit on Itachi,
He regenerates. Yeah, he
Massive
regenerates. Yeah.
no, there's just massive context to it.
He literally like blitzes him and cuts him in half, bro.
And then, yeah, he just blitzes him, bro, even though Itachi's clearly shown to react to him multiple times as well. They're obviously relative to each other in speed.
Oh my! He came at his feet and he was trying to act.
Six
Yeah,
literally
and
banned
blitzed
people
him
from his
and
old
cut
server
him.
for liking
No, I'm
Tobirama.
saying like he wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention because it comes at his feet.
Damn.
I don't know. Itachi has Sharingan, bro.
The shotgun doesn't let you see everything in front of you.
Yeah, but it gives you crazy precog. Like B was shooting at
Crazy.
Sasuke at like and Sasuke just flipped over him mid jump.
He
So,
did
like,
it. He jumped off.
They explained why that
That's
happened.
insane. That's even
Swag.
crazier for
Crazy.
precog. Like he landed on B's neck and jumped over him when B was trying to hit him, and Itachi
Yeah, the-
can't even avoid.
They didn't
Kabuto.
even say it was
He
because of
can't avoid
precog.
Kabuto. He literally put him in the same position 3 times. Like, how do you just think that and, like, be like, yeah, he's not relative?
Kabuto's coming like at
Man,
his feet. Though.
wait,
I'm
pause
saying,
for a second.
the part
He's
where
like-
Kabuto's
Wait,
What's up?
pause. He was like, yeah, like Sasuke like was able to with because of the Sharingan's precog, he was able to do this thing where he was able to like get himself to like flip over B, and it's like that wasn't because of precog. Sasuke literally says because of the linear movement that he was able to even react to any of B's attacks.
I mean, that
at
is
all.
because
Like,
of precog, though. That literally
Was it?
Yeah, I mean that the reason he's able to react is because the Sharingan more easily reacts to linear movements. It struggles
Yeah.
with crazier wild movements. So it is because of the linear movement, which is an aim dodge, but the precog definitely helps there. Like that's
yeah,
what.
I guess.
Yeah.
But he was just like has crazy precog, but it's
Yeah.
like that's all it does. It's like
No, it's not just that. It's also because B's moving really in a simple fashion that's easy to react to. So
coming
Mm-hmm.
from Itachi can't see. Like you can't see your feet when you're looking straight ahead.
I think we can at least agree that they're like relative.
No, I think Itachi's much faster, honestly.
probably, honestly, like, but yeah, me and Six
was-
share a similar sentiment here at least.
yeah, I remember I just remember
Gotta stop
always
pausing
that
so
like
much.
that Six likes Amatachi a lot. So
Wow.
when I saw that Swag put him below Sage Kabuto, I knew Six was gonna immediately contest that, which he did. So
Yeah.
and he's still doing it right now. So
I don't know.
I don't
about
think
that.
Itachi's like KCM2 level, but Itachi would like, he was like tagging Kabuto after the Crow clones, and like Kabuto's got a Sage mode, but he didn't know Itachi made clones.
I'll give you this if
I
you
think
get
I'll
if
play it.
you I'll give you this, but you gotta give me something.
If it's Nagato,
Oh
it's
my
Nagato.
God.
Why are we doing it this way?
bet.
Okay.
If you let me put him below Kabuto, I will put Nagato below Itachi, but still above EMS Sasuke.
Swag literally got fried on Itachi versus Nagato because he said Nagato would win by Seth. Seth like beat Swag so badly on Nagato versus Itachi. It was pretty
Itachi.
funny. His Amaterasu literally would just blitz him. Like that's what happens on panel, and then Kabuto takes over afterwards.
wait,
Not
they
even
had to
fair.
debate in a call or something.
I'm pretty
about
sure they
Itachi
did debate
versus-
in VC, and they also debated on Twitter, and both of them just ended horribly. So, yeah.
Yeah, Itachi just takes the cake in
Alright,
this.
so
Yeah.
next up we got Hiruko, who's below Sakura. I think Naruto
Yeah.
tries to like throw shuriken at him, and he just like deflects them in.
QB Amp Naruto, I'm pretty sure it was actually one-tailed Naruto. Kakashi says if he rushes at Hiruko Puppet Sasori, he'll die. So, one-tailed
Yeah.
Naruto actually needs to probably drop. But I can't remember if it's one-tailed Naruto. It might just be Cloak.
Also, something I just gotta mention real quick because we
Oh,
have
never
based my guy all the way up there, and guy could not in base take down that huge giant boulder that was blocking their path, and Sakura did.
Yeah. Kakashi
So,
couldn't either. Kakashi was
Sakura-
coming up with like this elaborate plan to try and blow it open with explosive tags, and Sakura just ran up and punched it. Like,
Yeah,
and they were
so
like
Sakura
shocked
should
at her
be moved
power.
up.
Yeah, they're downplaying Sakura, bro. She can react to like Sasori at full speed and has the power of Tsunade. Like, where's
Who would
Sakura?
have thought they're
Yeah.
downplaying Sakura unknowingly
Yeah,
because
they're downplaying the
they
Sakura
don't
that
remember
actually.
shit.
They're literally downplaying this Sakura and then upplaying the other Sakura. Why? Like, can we not just be consistent?
Yeah, so he's above Naruto. And then Sasori, how much am I gonna gas Sasori?
No,
He's
look,
definitely
if we wanna
above
be
base Kisame.
honest,
Hey, babe.
if we want to,
Can you bring me
be
my charger for my
100%
phone?
honest, where Sasuke
Thank you.
goes.
Oh
It is right behind Itachi.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think he beats Kage Summit Sasuke. You're spitting.
really?
That's literally
Oh,
exactly
fuck.
where I was gonna put him.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. And then
They put
Kakuzu
Sasori above Kage's.
below Data.
Enough pain.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
Why are they putting Sakura so low, bro? like, like again, I said this in one of the previous streams, but Sasori, like, Sakura at first can't react to Sasori, but then she adapts and starts reacting to him at the end of the fight, and like is able to like dodge him and stuff. Like the most powerful Sasori, like the one that they were fighting at the very end, and yeah. She also is just stated to have power on the level of Tsunade, so...
Oh, here we go.
Also, Sasori would get completely decimated by Kage Summit Sasuke. I am the Sasori stan. I have a video on my channel you guys should definitely go and check out. But Sasori would get folded by Kage Summit Sasuke. He would get horrifically folded by Tobirama. He would get destroyed by Tsunade. Kasame would just murk Sasori. Sasori above Kasame? Please stop. Just stop. Like Datara, I understand that, right? Datara is fine.
Sasori's even
But-
above Transform Kisame.
Yeah, no. And Sasori above Wark Choji, you're tripping, bro. Like, you're actually tripping. You don't understand, bro. Choji just be strong like that. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Where we put Kakuzu, we just put pain right under. Matter of fact, give Kakuzu his own tier at the top.
Yeah. The Kakuzu is.
What?
It's for Kakuzu, dude.
I like this tier.
I'm fine with he's in his rightful spot.
Look,
Nobody below him has.
I'm fine with
any
this.
I am fine with this. I like
I'm
this.
fine with this.
multi-continental feats as far as I'm concerned. So
Yeah. Let me actually push
I'm
the
pretty-
agenda that Kakuzu is bottom to Akatsuki.
Oh,
he done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just think that Sasori is gonna beat up Kakuzu. Like, okay, bro. Just think that, you know, Sasori is gonna beat up Choji. And then you're gonna say Kakuzu's bottom too. And also below Tenten, no, that's Tenten with Sage's 6 pads tools. And if it's Tenten with Sage's 6 pads tools, why does that scale to Prime Alive Kakuzu? The only feat she has is reacting to Edo Kakuzu, who didn't have any of his hearts at all. Like, he literally just ripped out random hearts of random shinobi during the war arc. And he's an Edo Tensei, which severely nerfs him.
Oh my god, he's ass.
Above awesome.
Facts.
And then Conan.
This prep time, Conan.
No, this is not prep time.
Okay, if it's not prep time Conan, Kakuzu folds. Kakuzu would literally fold Sasuke. He would literally fold Datara. And Datara is a hard counter matchup to Kakuzu, and I still think he would win. He would destroy all forms of Jiraiya. He would destroy Kasame. Base Kasame, maybe. It's close. Base Kasame and Kakuzu, hella relative. It's very similar scaling, and it's really cool, because I like both of them a lot.
Conan. Prep time Conan is like a demigod. But
Really is, actually, but...
Yeah.
alright.
Ranking.
Ranking.
Also, that Naruto is literally stated slower than Kakuzu. The only reason he wins is because Naruto diverts and, like, you know, lands a Rasen Shuriken that nobody can tank in the third data book. So, not an anti-feat durability-wise, not an anti-feat speed-wise, not even an anti-feat in general, because Naruto literally tricks every single person in the series that he fights with shadow clones. It's kind of his thing. So, yeah, stupid argument.
Pains.
Have a whole video on Kakuzu.
Human path. Soul steal.
Him just fighting Yugito doesn't matter because they think that the Jinchuriki are amped. You know, they think the Jinchuriki are amped, but yeah, 6K guys apparently trash. Whatever, bro. Doesn't make any
Human
sense.
path. Soul
For
steal.
real?
Path sucks. Well, no, not dead ass tuning. I mean, like,
Okay. I think it's at least Jonin level because it like takes on some Jonin.
yeah.
The Naraka path might.
Takes on some Jonin. Bro, it lost to a Guinea. Like, these pains lose to Guinea.
I mean, you can place it where you want. I don't have an opinion. On
It is.
Man,
Is this the one that actually...
weird.
Is this actually the one that got...
What?
Is this the path that got one shot by Konohamaru? I think this is it. The Naraka path?
No, that's the human. That's the human path.
The human
It's
path.
just-
Okay, so the one that
Because
the one above
because he
Edon?
was like about he was about to pull out Konohamaru's soul, but he poofed away because it was a shadow clone.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah.
And then Konohamaru were Sengon.
Yeah, so why is the human path above Konohamaru? Like, beat some Jonin, but it lost to a Genin too, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't even just like it lost to a Genin. Konohamaru literally just reacts, dodges him, and then slams her Sengon into him, horrifically decimating him. Like, it's so bad.
Also,
Just grabbing.
is this swag low-key conceding that if it was all 6 paths, Kakuzu would probably beat them because he's like, oh, well, Soul Steal, like he would absorb his chakra, but he's currently putting them way below Kakuzu.
Yeah.
So is this a
Interesting.
low-key concession from Swag?
Yeah,
I'm
like
just-
the only
I'm
win
saying-
con that they ever can bring up is Chibaku Tensei doesn't work because Pain can't hold it up. He's too weak. Okay, Shenron Tensei doesn't work because it's not stronger than what Kakuzu can tank. Okay, so the Tendo path's out. The other paths are what? Like Animal Path? Like Kakuzu's literally hired to fight giant monsters, so he's trash. Okay, what's Naraka Path do again? Is that the one that absorbs Jutsu? I think that's the one that absorbs... Is Naraka Path the one that absorbs Jutsu, Surfbone?
Yes.
Yeah, so that one is apparently...
I remember this one. Yeah, because I remember this one
Yeah.
turns into a frog.
Yeah, so that one can apparently absorb Jutsu, but it's below Kakuzu, so Kakuzu would fold him, right? And then the Human Path of Pain would also get apparently folded, and he Soul Steals. So who beats him? Which of the Paths of Pain wins? Thanks, Swag. You're so great, bro.
Up Jonin though.
Oh yeah.
They probably think, like, Tendo would just
Seth
push
has
his
said
diamond
that
armor
the
off with
paths are,
Shinra
like, all
Tensei or
physically
whatever.
relative, but I don't remember what his reasoning was.
The reason is
Wait,
because Nagato infuses his chakra into them all equally, and as they whittle down, they become stronger because Nagato can infuse more chakra into them. Literally all it is.
Whatever it is.
What's up? What you want,
Oh,
Surfbone?
someone was just like, someone says the Preda Path is the one that absorbs Jutsu.
Yeah, it is Preda Path. What's
I-
Naraka do?
okay.
I'm trying to remember.
What's the? And it's I don't know. The
Man.
thing is, it looks like the one that
I always get them confused.
like was absorbing his like chakras, so that's why I'm like really
Yeah.
confused.
Preda Path's
Yeah,
the
just
one,
look at the
definitely
pains.
the one that absorbs Jutsu. Preda Path. Yeah, that's Preda Path. That's the one I thought we were looking
Okay,
at. Which
but-
one were we looking
yeah.
at? Whatever. Where did
wait.
it go? Here.
I think it was doing the same thing. Yeah, Naraka Path. Okay.
Yeah, they just kind of look similar.
Okay. Yeah.
They just
It
kind
just
of look
they just look similar. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
6 said it on me. I'm not dunking on Seth, bro. I remember what his reasoning was.
Whatever it is wrong.
6 said it on me. I'm not dunking on
Wait,
Seth,
go
bro.
back. We'll go back. What did he say that Seth was wrong on?
All the paths of pain being relative to each other. It's just kind of unknown whether or not they're relative to each other. Like, I think it would make sense that they would be, but for him to like make a claim,
why
on,
would
like,
they
one
just
side or the other is
randomly
stupid.
not be relative to each other? Is that because they got so fondled by the Konohamaru like beating up one of the pains with a base Rasengan that they now have to say that they're not relative anymore?
Yeah, basically that way they don't look bad.
They're just dropping all of this shit, bro.
Yeah, they're just saying it so they don't look, so their scaling stays consistent. But yeah, it's just a baseless assumption regardless.
6-7.
Well, I just think it's funny that they have to drop so much shit.
Bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Make this shit.
The Preta path like blitzes Sage Naruto, so like.
Oh yeah, I just noticed they do have a thing where it's just individual pains,
He just doesn't
and
have
then
any
just
AP.
hold them
He's just
together.
like a defensive wall.
I got knocked off guard there. He does what to Sage Naruto?
Sage Naruto throws a Rasen Shuriken or tries to like double Rasengan Tendo or whatever, and Preta Path just comes in from like out of reality, just completely
he just jumps in, the motion lines and drawn from the top.
off panel, out of focus, and just absorbs it. He's just like not there, and then he's there.
Yeah, we don't know how far he traveled, so I don't think it's a blitz.
Okay.
So he blitzes Sage Naruto.
No.
But it was like the Rasen
No.
Shuriken.
Why isn't he like throwing it fast?
The Rasen Shuriken speed does not have to equate to your travel or combat speed. This is explicitly shown during the War Arc when Naruto throws the Rasen Shuriken at the third Raikage and he easily dodges out of the way of it, but then gets hit by Naruto's chakra arms carrying the Rasen Shuriken, showing that his chakra arms were moving faster than the Rasen Shuriken itself. Nice, right? It's almost like, jutsu can have different speeds.
I'm saying like he throws it, but
If you
all the
want,
things
it
are
can.
hard.
If you want, he can just be there.
yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Asura Pain.
He does move relative to Sage Naruto though, because they like throw that.
Yeah. So he.
What?
I don't even know what
He's
they're
like
talking about. I'd
here,
have to see the
bruh.
feet.
Yeah.
It's been a while
Is he
since I read the
beating
pain fight.
Orochimaru and Hiruzen? Is he just going up? Wait, no, he does
You
have.
can just suck their chakra. away.
Yeah, if he's like faster, so shit. Alright, now, this is weird as fuck to me. Cause like, so you can argue him here, you can also argue him here. He literally like bodies Sage Jiraiya.
He's off guard.
Alright.
You can argue him below Pain War Art or Pain Art Kakashi, or you could argue him above Sage Jiraiya. You know why that is, Swag? It's because Sage Jiraiya is not very much above Kakashi. They both react to 6 pads of pain. Like, that's what they do.
Also,
you need to drop
man.
Sage Jiraiya down to Kakashi's level, because that's about where he's at.
Yeah, then I'm gonna put him above Krata. Cause like he does get one.
Above Kasame. Kasame would literally fold every path of pain so bad, bro. Not even close.
Again.
He's faster than all of them, stronger than all of them, and has jutsu that hard counter every single path of pain. Besides Shibaku Tensei, but he can't even hold that up, so it's trash.
he would slice them all with Samihana.
Literally would blitz and cut them all in half before they even blink. He literally can react to version 1B, bro.
Sage Naruto, but
Who's faster than
he's at least
Sasuke?
above base Jiraiya.
Taka
Base-
Sasuke.
Because Jiraiya also has Sage mode. How is he off guard? He got blitzed as hell.
It was one of the
How's he off guard? You have Sage mode. Because you can get blitzed if you have Sage mode, fucktard. Like, that's literally what happens. You can get blitzed. You literally can. Every time someone gets blitzed in Sage mode, you can't just be like, well, they have Sage mode, they're not off guard. Yes, you can. You can still be off guard in Sage mode. It literally happens multiple times throughout the series. It's all about focus, not about what you are actually, like, what abilities you have. Just because you can perceive it doesn't mean you're actually going to be able to react to it, right? Just because someone's in front of my face and inside of my perception, if I'm not focusing on my perception, they can still tag me. That's how it works, bro.
the reasons I say like you can be off guard even if you have like passive sentry. Because Ma and Pa are also there in Sage mode in the Oscar Pass.
Argument's so dumb, bro.
He's like, what does he say, Joe? He says something along the lines.
Noodles, do you think Kakuzu beats Nagato no paths?
No.
Animal Path is like straight up like crazy. And our path
The
might
worst
be
path of pain is
gone.
crazy, bro.
He's crazy. He's putting him. He's like the worst one.
He's
He's
literally the
definitely
worst one.
stronger than.
He's the worst path.
He has the least useful ability. Least useful. 100%. Like, he summons giant monsters that Akatsuki members can already beat up. Like, you know they fight Biju, right? Like, you think those animal summons are gonna beat up Biju? No.
Yeah, he's definitely stronger than base Dryad.
Tsunade folded the fucking pads. Like
By a
like
whole
the
tier,
the
yeah,
animal
Jiraiya
like
literally,
summons.
like, couldn't.
Yeah, literally.
Dryad is literally like, oh, I need to go Sage mode to fight this path.
And then Pain is right there, Tendo.
What? Is he gonna-
Yeah.
6
Jesus.
paths.
Oh, I just forgot. We didn't have this at 1.25, bro.
Diva's actually above 6
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Tensei, so
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Diva's above KCM, Naruto, and Six Tails. Okay, so what happened when, David Path fought Six Tails Naruto and got folded? And then, like, summoned the Chibaku Tensei, and then, like, it fell. And then, like, he just started, he would have just, like, imagine this, right? Like, say Naruto doesn't go back into his base form, right? And he stays in Six Tails mode when the Chibaku Tensei's going. Six Tails Naruto didn't die inside the Chibaku Tensei. He just kept evolving, okay? So what that tells me is, if he would have just stayed in Six Tails mode, and Pain's, Chibaku Tensei eventually would have failed. So, once it fails, like, he just pops back out of Sage, or pops back out of the Chibaku Tensei, and Pain's, like, massively weakened after he used Chibaku Tensei. Like, base Naruto's able to blitz Pain after he gets the Chibaku Tensei, like, after it falls over. So, if base Naruto can do that to him, what is Six Tails Naruto gonna do to him? Like, he couldn't harm Six Tails Naruto. He powered through the Shinra Tensei, was literally, like, whacking him on top of his head with, like, a giant brick. Like a cartoon character, and then, like, the only thing he does to stop him is Chibaku Tensei, and it wouldn't even work. Why is David Path above Six Tails Naruto?
We have so many people talking about that Chibaku Tensei just solos. So do we just want to bring up the chapter where Chibaku Tensei literally fails?
Let's show people
apart?
what happens, because apparently people don't remember what happened with the Chibaku Tensei. Chibaku Tensei Narutopedia. It's on chapter 439. Let's go look at it.
That Tendo was so tired. It's a corpse, bro.
Yeah, and also this.
What do you mean it's tired? Like, it's a corpse with chakra.
Well, it is Nagato's chakra. Yeah, the
It's
Tendo wasn't
chakra,
tired. It's Nagato that's tired. But either
Yeah.
way, like,
Nagato's tired, not
it's
Tendo.
so big. Our opponent is the Nine Tails. I can't go small. This is like the biggest Shibaku Tensei he's ever summoned. Bigger than Conan's ever seen. Okay, so that's the first thing, like, showing you that, like, he Nagato believes he can't go small. So if Nagato was to fight the Six Tails again, he would summon this size. Okay, compared to what the Six Paths created, this is nothing. Regardless, Operation Capture Nine Tails is accomplished. Okay.
But then,
yeah, hold on. Let's just keep watching. The whole thing with, like, Naruto and his mental scape with Minato, all that. Minato saves Naruto, convinces him not to go, full 8 mode and go Biju mode. Yeah, he dug himself out of the catastrophic planetary devastation. Incredible power. I should enlarge it. Oh, what happened? What the heck? Let me go back a chapter.
I just want to ask everybody in chat, because the first time that Nagato uses this, it comes down almost immediately, right? And Diva has to go closer to Nagato in order to use more power and be able to create a bigger one, right? How long? Because the first one failed. How long do you guys think that Pain can keep up the Chibaku Tensei for?
We'll talk about that here in a second. Hold on. Let me just find the part. So yeah, mental scape stuff, Miyato convincing. Oh yeah, here's stuff with the Obito, by the way. Hold on. You watched I Know About Master Eye too. Was Pain the one who salted the village before using... No, it wasn't him. Then who? Another of the Akatsuki. The masked one. Back then, he saw right through all my moves. He's no ordinary shinobi. In fact, I think he's the one using Pain. You're wrong. Pain has his own grudge against Konoha. I said Konoha ruined his village long ago. That's right, and that's what this mastermind... that's what the mastermind is using. He's literally basically just implying that Obito is like a bigger threat than Pain. But yeah, that's irrelevant. Hold on. You have to find the answer. Here it is. Okay. The Ninetales has disappeared. And he's like surprised that the Ninetales disappeared. Pain didn't even know that the Ninetales had disappeared. His doubt is erased. What happened? And you can already see it's collapsing. Like, it's already starting to collapse by this point. Okay? And, like, Pain realizes that the Ninetales disappeared. Okay? And then it just starts falling apart. And when we cut back to Nagato, look at him, bro. Look at Nagato. He's done in from using that Shibaku Tensei. And I know, like, people argue he was weakened from the whole Ninetales fight and all that. Yada, 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 whatever. How long can he hold it up, then? Because he's got to hold it in. He can't just stop holding it, right? Eventually, that Shibaku Tensei... Exactly. Eventually, that Shibaku Tensei is going to wear him down just like this. And he's not going to be able to hold it up anymore. So for everyone that thinks Shibaku Tensei is a great win con, Pain can't even adequately use it. Nagato can, like the Edo Nagato during the war, he can because he's not restricted by his, like, body, you know, his, like, physical body. He's
his
an Edo.
old man body.
Yeah.
And, like...
Yeah. So, Shibaku Tensei is not a great win con for Pain. It's a good win con for Nagato, not a great win con for Pain. He's too weak at this point in the series to adequately be able to use it. But yeah, that's exactly what happens when Pain uses Shibaku Tensei.
No, you're right. So 6 paths of Pain are like here. I'll say the 6 paths are like below Sage Naruto.
It's because Pain stops focusing on it. No, bro, it starts collapsing before he stops focusing on it. Like, and also, he's bleeding out of his mouth, huffing. It's not just he stopped focusing on it. It clearly did major damage to him. Look how Conan's reacting. Nagato! No! Like, you think that she's just like that? Like, this is like a normal reaction for her? She is clearly concerned for Nagato's health here. Look at Nagato! You can't just sit there and pretend like this didn't just horrifically damage him from using.
Yeah, because he was kind of beating it up.
Yeah.
At first, bro, like, when Naruto and Pain first start fighting, I'm getting the impression, like, Naruto's, like, steamroll.
Yeah, and then Tendo gets all the chakra, and it's like, okay. So some people are going to look at this and be like, this is cap. You don't power stick.
He was readying himself to expand it. Bro, he couldn't even do the normal one. How do you think he's going to expand it?
I mean, you don't power scaling, but...
He just said he should do it. He didn't even say he was going to. He said he should do it.
Above Hanzo, wherever we put him. He should be above Tendo.
I think healthy Nagato is weak.
No.
I don't think
he's above Hanzo!
Hanzo's trash. He only beats, like, unknown Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru.
That's like Rage for a moment.
Like, third war, or second war, whatever it was.
It's not worth it. I will not rank healthy Nagato. Alright, so...
He said he was going to enlarge. No, he says he should enlarge it, and then he fails to even hold it up. Like, are we reading the same chapter? Look at this chapter. Look at Nagato, man. How are you going to sit there and say he would have been able to enlarge it? He's about to die. And after this, let's watch what happens with base Naruto and, like, Pain after this. Let's watch how Tendo fights after this, because people remember, like, Tendo being able to react to Sage Naruto and base Naruto and stuff like that, right? He runs at him, Naruto just grabs his rod and starts wrecking him horrifically. Look at what happened to Tendo after this, showing he was vastly weakened from this one attack. This isn't something he can just do casually. Okay, this is something that requires a lot of physical strain on his body, and you cannot just sit there and assume that he would be able to hold that up for any significant period of time. It's completely baseless. Stop trying to rep this argument.
Team Minato Obito relative to Kakashi. So,
I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm just saying it's impossible to assume he can.
Minato Kakashi above Red Pill Choji is kind of insane, but
Yeah, it's insane to think about.
I think he would just like leave. Yeah. Who all we got? Blood Mist Obito above.
Oh yeah, Obito. Blood Mist
Oh
Obito.
no. Oh
is
no.
not losing to War Arc Orochimaru.
He's probably beating KCM, dude.
Oh.
Might be
Oh
beating
no.
And then
Hold on, man.
Yellow Mask.
You've got
Casey.
to be
Might
kidding.
Casey.
I guess Six convinced Swag that, like, 14-year-old Obito, like, not even 14, like, 13-year-old Obito or 12-year-old Obito, the one that, like, slaughtered all those random, like, rock ninja, it's above
Man,
Casey of Naruto.
Just random fucking like elite Jonin. Like no name elite Jonin just get bodied by this Obito and he's above Caesium Naruto for literally no reason.
What the fuck, bro? 12-year-old Obito about to come in, bro. He's about to come in and just solo KCM Naruto. Can
God
Swag
damn.
actually sit there with a straight face and say that?
God damn.
Stupid, bro.
And then Yellow Mask
Good night, Apin.
above.
Appreciate
Kendo.
the viewership. Hope you had a good time.
Orange Mask above that.
You subscribe to Orange Mask over Yellow?
Yeah. He is above. I think he's right below EMS Sasuke. I think he thought. No, he thought he could control EMS Sasuke, actually. Renegon Obito is,
You thought he could control him? Bro. Get out of here.
Hokage Minato is slapping.
Saying he can control him. What does that mean? Like, he thought he could control pain, too. You know, maybe it's just because he's manipulative. How about that?
I don't know about slapping, but I definitely agree that he's fighting him. Jubi Jinchuriki.
Yeah, Blood Mist Obito's coming in to slap a live Toby Rama, bro. Toby Rama out here blitzing Jubito. And, like, just, like, literally out here being faster than, like, everyone on the battlefield but 12-year-old Obito. Like, that murdered all those random rock ninjas. Just gonna beat up Toby Rama.
Man,
Obito.
What?
Obito with the Renegon, like Warg, is below Hokage Minato.
Yeah. Why'd they put Yellow Mask Obito so low? He's relative to Minato in speed. For some reason, these people don't think Yellow Mask Obito's relative to Minato, even though he literally reacts and moves on par with him multiple times. Like, literally can catch his arms and, like, run alongside him at the same speed. I guess that just means he's not relative to him, but whatever.
Ten Tails.
Yep. Bro, perfect spot.
Yeah. Six Paths Obito. I really like Obito, and I'm really tempted to gas him up over 8-Gate guy, but I don't think he wins.
That's a little bit too much gas.
Yeah. Now DMS Obito.
Yeah, DMS Obito, you might be able to throw me an upper 6 pounds.
Doesn't do anything.
What? No, he does have some good feats. He does react to, like,
Does
some
he do
fast
it?
people. He reacts to... I think he reacts to Kaguya's, like, rods or whatever that shoot out of her hand. But it is on a higher gravity planet, so they might just be moving slower.
I just don't honestly remember anything Obito done with the DMS. So I'm like, did he even do anything? I thought he just immediately gave it to Kakashi. So.
He's basically just weaker than his Ten Tails state, though. Like, he literally lost the Ten Tails Jinchuriki and he's dying. Like, Zetsu has to keep him alive for a while.
He's like reacting to Kaguya.
Yeah. But it doesn't make sense how. It's sort of like Sakura. But
I mean,
Kakashi.
It doesn't make sense how. Sort of like Sakura. How did he say that? Why did he just say that? Why did he just say it doesn't make sense that Sakura reacted to Kaguya, and then he still has her that high? Yeah, it doesn't make sense, because it's probably, one, either inconsistent outlier, or it's not what you think it is.
Is also just using his eyes.
just like the identity amp.
Yeah, that's such a funny fucking sentence.
Identity
Now,
amp?
EMS
Like, how many
Madara.
just random, like, headcanon shit are we just gonna come up with these characters because we can, for not some reason, just say, oh, they got stronger. No, they have to have some
Identity
out
amp.
of, like, they'd have to just have some weird fucking kind of mental amp that just gives them, like, this power because, oh no, them's just getting simply stronger. Nah, that's too far of a reach, bro. Like you can't say that. They have to have.
It's literally every time they get pushed into the corner where they can't prove something or like explain why something makes sense. They're just like, oh yeah, it has an amp, like a plot amp, like Kakashi being that strong or Haku being that strong. That's a plot amp. Oh, him or him having like a or Sakura being able to react to Kaguya. That's a mental amp, bro. Mental amp. That's a cry amp. She's got the cry amp.
To be fair, we made the
Right
cry up and
above
thought that was
Seikashi.
funny.
I know, but literally, that's what I was referencing.
He's below him. But it's like,
What?
you sounded so sad.
Just leave him above him.
All right. All right.
What?
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? We saw the fight on screen. We saw it. We saw what happened. There's a statement in the data book that Hashirama was peerless. He was peerless. Like, as in, no one was on his level. He was peerless. And in base, blocked a perfect Susanoo swipe. Like, the strongest attack Madara has in his arsenal. Like, a perfect Susanoo sword attack. And Hashirama just, in base, clapped his wood hands on it. And stopped it. He had an entire Nine Tails with him, and still lost!
Yeah, I was gonna say he had the full-on Nine Tails with him, clad in a full-on Susanoo, and he still lost to Hashirama. Every time someone brings up Madara versus Hashirama, they always just say, dude, Hashirama is a god. He is the only dude that can beat up Madara. And these motherfuckers are just eye on this Madara, like, fucking copium. And they're just like, no, bro, like, for some reason, Madara just beats Sage Mode Hashirama, despite the fact that they literally just we know what happens. We see the fight happen. Madara loses.
Yeah, and this
like,
is
God damn, bro.
He's not only stronger than Madara, he literally just has better abilities than Madara to be resilient. Like, everything he has are just so nasty. He's got the nastiest hard counter to Genjutsu in the verse. He's got Bringer of Darkness. He's faster than Madara. He's got regen that Madara can't handle. He's stronger than Madara. He's got chakra absorption. Dude, he's so gross. Like, Hashirama is actually nasty.
Why do people think... Why... Here, I just want to question to everybody. Why are Hashirama cells considered the steroids of the fucking Naruto-verse? Just Hashirama, right. Not Madara, not fucking anybody else. Just Hashirama. Just having his cells in your body would amp you, bro.
Yeah.
But apparently, we're still on, like, yeah, Nathan, we already know what these arguments are that, like, Madara is a lot more skilled, and Hashirama just regens all the damage.
That's complete bullshit, like, again, though. That's, like, actual bullshit. There's a whole narrative in the build-up when Hashirama's talking to Sasuke during the Orochimaru resurrection scene or whatever, when Orochimaru resurrects all the Kage, where Hashirama goes through his entire backstory, and they, like, train together throughout all their life, and Hashirama was able to skip rocks farther than him, he was beating him in taijutsu, he was able to clash with him in swords as an adult and stuff. Like, where is it shown that Madara is more skilled than Hashirama? Like, the direct opposite is implied by that entire backstory, and he lost the fight. And even if we don't want to consider that, and we say that Madara is more skilled than Hashirama, Madara's skill wasn't good enough to overcome Hashirama's regen and abilities. So he's still a better fighter. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, hey, here, before we go on, I just want to make this clear to everybody, right? If 6's regen point was actually correct, it would have to be like Saitama versus Boros, where Saitama does consecutive punches against Boros, and he literally explodes.
Yeah.
And, like, his blood and all of his body parts everywhere, and he has to come back and reform.
What?
Hashirama does not have that kind of regen, my guy.
No, he does not.
He literally has just, like, he gets a bruise, and then, like, he heals from it.
Yeah, which he does heal quickly, but it's not nearly as good as Boros. Hold on, let's find the chapter where, like, Sage Hashirama just tanks that giant explosion, bro. I think it's in the 640s. Hold on real quick. Yeah, I think it's like 640. Does anyone know the chapter where the Valley of the End fight takes place, where it shows, like, the giant Buddha statue and, like, BG Bomb clash?
Let me see if I can...
It's before this. Region's still a factor in battle. Even if Hashirama won only because of region, he still should be placed above Madara. Facts, bro. That means Madara's genjutsu didn't work against him. That means Madara's skill didn't work against him. That means none of Madara's abilities, including the Nine Tails and the Susanoo and everything he has in his arsenal, didn't work against Madara. Because they fought for 3 days, bro. So, if Madara wasn't able to beat him in 3 days, that means Hashirama is good enough to overcome all of Madara's abilities. He's a better fighter. That's just how it is. And he's not more skilled. All the narratives imply the opposite. 620.
Yes. Yeah, 620.
Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at this chapter. Let's look at this regen feat, bro. Like just this good regen feat. And by the way, I don't think Sage Mode really increases your durability. So you know what that means to me? I think base Hashirama's this durable too. But we'll look at it. Why did it go back here? Hold on. What even happened? Am I goofy? I'm goofy.
Yeah, 620. Go towards the end.
Oh, it's lagging right now. Come chapter.
There we go.
That's next page.
Yeah, the fucking Nine Tails, like, well, I was gonna say, like, in that instance, like, the Nine Tails shoots a Biju bomb at him, and Hashirama with the wood golem literally grabs the motherfucker.
Yeah, he's dating, gatesing away the Susanoo, like, arrow Biju bombs and stuff. Like, he's able to just block them. More skilled. Oh, here comes the true 1,000 hands. Here's what I was talking about. Like, here's the more skilled thing, which this is completely a skill thing. Like, if you guys ever know about tossing rocks, it's about skill, like how well you can skip it off the top. Which power plays a factor too, I guess. But, like, this time I'll reach the other side for sure. Like, he's literally trying to practice. Like, Hashirama just runs up behind him first try. Aim a little higher than you'd expect. He's literally talking about how well to aim, like a skill thing. And then Hashirama's just better than him at skipping stones. So yes, Hashirama is more skilled than Madara.
I want someone to name me one instance, literally at least one, where someone just says that Madara is above Hashirama in the manga.
Yeah, there's not a
Literally
single time.
tell me one time.
There are things that imply
time.
they're relative, right? But that makes sense because they are rivals. But nothing says he's above. Another good skill thing for Hashirama as well, just to show he's like supernaturally talented. When Tobirama's like commenting about Naruto during the Jubito fight, when he's combo attacking with Sasuke against Jubito, he's like talking about how good Naruto's doing, and to be able to combo attack like that at so quickly reminded him of his elder brother, reminded him of Hashirama. Implying that Hashirama, like the skill KCM2 Naruto was showing, was insane to him, and it was literally like that. And Tobirama's a really skilled ninja too. He's literally created like tons of jutsu. He's one of the fastest ninja in the verse, faster than both of them, and he still thinks like Hashirama and Naruto's ability to like learn stuff quickly is insane. So yeah, Hashirama's skill is crazy, bro. And they still for some reason think that like Hashirama's like less skilled than Madara. Dumb, bro. Here's them like literally fighting in taijutsu, like relative. Like just literally cracking each other on the chin.
Everybody, who's called the god of shinobi in Naruto? Literally who? Who's called the...
He beat Madara to the top of the rock. Yeah, he's literally called the god of shinobi, bro. There's a reason for that. Yeah, they both, like, intercept them at the same time, once again showing that they have similar perception and skill. I'm waiting for this feat, bro. Insert amp. Yeah, it was just an identity amp, man.
Yeah, just identity. It's the Will of Fire, Noodles.
Yeah, the Will of Fire amp. Where was Hiruzen's Will of Fire when he died? Should've just got Will of Fire amp, bro. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, here it is. Look at this blast, okay? Look where Hashirama's sitting, okay? He's on top of his statue, just out in the open, okay? See these Buddha hands? Like, when they're, like, attacking each other. Buddha hands, like a dozen like Susanoo amped Biju bomb, like Ninetales Biju bombs.
Like a freaking machine gun.
And here's Hashirama. Look at this explosion. And Hashirama's just still on top of the head. There's Madara.
Yeah.
It ripped off half the Ninetales Susanoo, and Hashirama just ate it. Like, that just means he's more durable than the Ninetales, or than Madara's perfect Susanoo. Literally, his like, body is more durable than that. And if you want to say he regened here, that means he can regen from, like, explosions like this. Which is insane. Like, what's the difference between tanking it and regening from that? They mean the same thing, bro. It means he can survive it without damage. And, like,
that's just
he's tired,
like,
but whatever.
That's just like when, like, the way I'm thinking about it is, like, remember how in, like, it's like in the second Wolverine movie, right? When Hugh Jackman, like, he goes into, like, the well with that, like, Japanese dude, right? He puts, like, a metal case over him, so he's just, like, his skin is getting burnt to shit and everything, and then he just regens from it.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's, like, at best, for, like, Six's argument, that's just what it is, but, like, even if it's just that, like, that doesn't mean his durability is ass, like...
Yeah. Also,
then, like,
I don't think
why is that
Sage
a
Mode
bad
increases your durability. Never is stated to. Okay. Like, why would it? It increases your strength, that makes sense.
Like, for that guy in the comments, yeah, for someone who was trying to say that in the stream, yeah, like, please cite the scene where they say it increases your durability. I'll wait.
Yeah, it's not stated to do that. So.
Cite where it says that.
Let's continue. We gotta try and get the stream up.
Dad!
Just leave him above him.
Alright. I mean...
One of them has healing, one of them doesn't.
Nah, you're right. And then Edo Madara is, like, right below Edo Sage Hashi. And then Sage Madara above regular Ten Tails Obito, but not Six Paths Obito.
Wow. Wow. Bro.
Hashirama literally is, like, implied to be stronger than this Madara, so that's really funny that they put Hashirama down here, but then Obito up there.
Bro, I wanted to just be able to
Mr. Encyclopedia of
Naruto. I have to edit it
over here.
This is the authority on Naruto for power scaling on YouTube, by the way.
Fighting Sasuke and Naruto, but he's below. I'm gonna throw Obito in Six Paths, not upper Six Paths. It just feels weird. And then Third Eye Madara, I think it's just narratively implied he's above them. That he's about to, like, beat them up. But
We read different narratives.
I agree that double Rinnegan Madara is losing to them.
Okay, so we read similar narratives.
I was gonna bring up how Madara, like, even says that they each only have one half of his...
They're just all relative to each other. There's no point in really, like, arguing
also,
about it. Like,
you like how first Swag's like, it's implied within the narrative, and then, like, Six, like, I think we read different narratives. It's like, maybe you should just stop with this whole, oh, it's the narrative says it. The narrative. It's like, just say it's your interpretation, bro.
yeah, it's literally
Stop trying to act like you're just aware of this godly like this is how you read the Bible type of shit.
You
like,
sound like a Catholic
I know
right
the
now.
truth.
Like,
yeah,
you literally
like
you sound like you're just focusing on, like, this one specific narrative and just preaching it as, like, the gospel, bro. What if there's just, like, a different interpretation, bro? How are you gonna, like, you both just agree that you read two different things? Like, it's pretty funny to me that you just think that, like, Three-Eyed Madara is apparently above Naruto. This is Swag, by the way. Is above Naruto. Like, what implies that? There's no statements of that. It's just like, I'm gonna come out hard now. You know how many times people say that and then get beaten up? Like, like, who cares?
Power, but then he just, like, loses, so... And that statement is not of any value to me. Here, I'll say Madara with both Rinnegan is still in Six Paths. He's not upper Six Paths. And then Three-Eyed Madara is upper Six Paths.
Now we've read the same narrative.
Yeah. Then Kaguya below Biju, Susanoo, and Asura Avatar. And then stabilized Kaguya. For those of you who aren't aware, this is after all of the Biju chakra starts going crazy, and then she absorbs it back into herself and gets it under control, and then she almost blows up her whole dimension. I almost put her under DMS Kakashi, my bad. Can we keep it simple for Hagoromo and just put him in upper Six Paths, please?
So I want to bitch and complain.
I think he's below Madara.
So,
Bro.
A lot of people like to
Bro.
downplay Hagoromo, specifically 6, because he doesn't actually research into Hagoromo. Like, they say, like, oh, we don't know how much Sage 6-Pad chakra he gave Naruto and Sasuke. Whatever on that argument. What about the statement where literally Indra's arrow, you know, this Sasuke's strongest attack, is stated to equal Hagoromo? Like, when Sasuke's conjuring all of that Biju chakra into Indra's arrow, and like all of his chakra into Indra's arrow, he's like, the amount of chakra he's manipulating in this attack, this is Sage's 6-Pads level. Like, bro, how do you look at that and just be like, yeah, Hagoromo not that good? And then he beat Kaguya, bro. He literally beat Kaguya. Get out of here. If you're going to put Sasuke here, you need to put Hagoromo there, because there's a direct statement they're equal.
Because he says that, like, Madara is getting stronger than him.
That was a few Madaras ago.
No, he says he's getting stronger than him.
He says he's close.
Yeah.
I would put fucking Hagoromo at the bottom of 6-Pads team. But I don't mind where he is. Amura's stronger than him. Amura is implied
Wait,
to be,
what?
like, stronger than Toneri.
But, like, Hagoromo doesn't, like, fight Madara, but he's, like, there. He, like, shows up and doesn't try to fight Madara, and he definitely doesn't try to fight Kaguya. So,
Didn't Hagoromo split his power to both Naruto and Sasuke, and then both of them ended up beating Kaguya? Yes.
I don't think he's up there in that, like, Kaguya tier. Indra and Ashura.
Red has 6-Pad Sage mode. We see him with True Orbs.
Hagoromo's prime here is in with face paint. Facts.
Is that filler, though? No, that's in the flashback in the manga. Yeah. Alright, Yugito, Low Kakazu.
Yeah.
I'll just throw all the Jinchuriki together. I think he's probably stronger than Kisame without Samehada in V1.
Yeah.
And then V2 is, like, relative to Kisame Shark. Well, V2 is actually keeping up with, like,
Kisame
Kisame
Shark.
Naruto, so.
Whew.
I like how he says he's okay.
He's not
He says
all
relative to like V2 is relative to Kisame Shark, but like look where Kisame Shark is.
Yeah. It doesn't say Hago's power is rivaling Indra's arrow. No, it doesn't say that. It says the amount of chakra that's being gathered together rivals the Sage of 6-Pads. Which, if you know anything about how jutsu works, it's not about how much chakra you have, it's about how much chakra you manipulate into an attack. So if the amount of chakra Sasuke is manipulated into Indra's arrow is like rivaling the Sage of 6-Pads level, that implies the Sage of 6-Pads can implement that much chakra into attacks as well. So it does mean that they're relative.
I want to rank the Biju. I really don't want to. This is already too long.
Then
so I'm
don't.
just gonna throw
Yeah,
them
don't.
At the end here.
They're just relative.
You don't
anyway.
have to.
Just put them in I don't know.
Done the fuck cock.
Yeah, just literally put them in.
I am also
There's no
not
shame in
ranking
putting
summonings.
people in I don't know.
Bro, I did so many characters like that
Nice.
just because I didn't remember.
Ginkaku.
Oh, I'd have
and
ranked
Ginkaku.
Gamabunta,
What's
though.
funny is I don't have V2 cloak Ginkaku because we never actually see it. It's only mentioned in the data book. But I do have V2 cloak Kinkaku
True.
because we see that. So Kin and Gin and base are like ass.
No, wait, hold on. The Raikage says
Ass.
they have no way to beat Biju.
Ass.
Yeah. So
Why are they ass?
I guess just like beating up Darui and like the Raikage, thinking that no one on the battlefield can beat them is bad. Especially considering how cocky the Raikage is.
Yeah.
That's like the highest you can say. Like Tsunade is going along with it, but she doesn't know how strong they are. She literally just like trusts the Raikage first, and she hasn't found out. Gar gets stronger throughout the arc, so
He should have put everybody in
does
I don't
Aegis
know
get
facts.
stronger over the arc.
I don't think it does.
So wait, is he weaker than Gaara? Because he's like relative to Sasuke.
I do think the Raikage would lose to Gaara.
No, A is definitely stronger than Sasuke.
No.
Either that
Just
or we
leave
have
him
Gar.
there, please.
No, put him back. Put him back. Put him above Tsunade. He would just seal both of them with
Well, I
his
was
sand.
saying-
His sand would literally blitz them and seal them. He literally blocks
Yeah, like,
it.
why
and
is Tsunade so much above the Raikage?
Gaara literally like blocks an attack from version 2 Raikage coming down onto Sasuke's head. Like literally just intercepts him, and his sand is fast enough to rival the Madara's truth-seeking orbs in speed as well. It's pretty good, bro. Gaara sand's really fast, so he would literally probably just blitz and seal Tsunade and the Raikage because they have no defense against this pyramid ceiling.
Swag will kind of just throw shit out there and not think it through until someone tells him to. True.
Alright, then I'll throw Kinkaku like up here.
That's cool.
Okay. It's better.
People are gonna be like, what? You think Kinkaku beats the 6 paths of pain? Look, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, just say that.
The Raikage does.
No, you're right.
The Raikage doesn't think he can beat them.
I don't think he's beating Sasori.
I don't.
What?
What?
I don't think.
Whoa.
No. Let's get this straight. All right, Sasori
No.
Why is Sasori above the 4th Raikage? What in your right mind makes you think that? Raikage would murder blitz every single puppet he has. Stupid, bro.
There we go. We had him where he was. Where he should have been. Gonna cut that last section out. Pretend that never happened. All right.
Edo here isn't being that low.
Next up,
really irks me
Hanzo.
too.
Above Sage Jiraiya.
Yeah.
I got pee.
Oh wait,
Beer's making me pee.
Because Hanzo loses to Mifune, who like Sasuke clashes with.
Oh yeah. It's also stated. Oh, this is crazy. It's stated. Hanzo says to Mifune, like young Mifune, that he couldn't afford to like make any sort of mistake against him.
Yeah.
So they're probably like relative.
Then yeah, Mifune compliments Sasuke. So this order right here is like insane. This is perfect. All right.
No, Sasori
No,
does
it's not.
not beat either the Raikage or Kinkaku. Stop.
That's 3 talking about Sasuke too. That blocks Mifune.
Yeah. Third Raikage A.
I hate these feetless people.
I know. Fuck, these characters make this.
I mean,
list
you
look
could just
you-
put him in I don't know.
Swag
if you
was
say he's
literally
feetless.
arguing earlier that the Rasen Shuriken should scale to like Casey or to like the user and speed. So if that's the case, third Raikage literally dodges KCM Naruto's Rasen Shuriken. So by Swag's own standard, the third Raikage should be relative in speed to KCM Naruto, and he can also chop through the 8 Tails tails. Biju level attack potency, KCM level speed, sounds pretty not featless to me. Like, sounds pretty good actually.
so hard to make.
Bro killed 10,000 people with no name. He didn't kill one person that had a name.
We can
Slice
just
through the
slap
8 Tails
Raikage.
tails.
Yeah.
But I don't like them losing to the Preda Path.
I don't see any of the other BG being able to do that.
So
Yeah,
Man.
that did look a little weird.
we're
Also
gonna...
stated to stalemate him.
Rage is above those. What?
But it's so weird that like the 3 of them are like you really think, because you also got to keep in mind like individually, you think he's just running up to like Hiruzen and killing it.
Yes, bro. He's relative to Sage Naruto's speed. The Predator Path is heat.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, like this shit is actually like insane. Cause he just run around with his
No.
stupid ass shield up, just absorbing everything, and then just fucking steal your chakra.
Bottomless pit.
Yeah. Hmm.
Unless you have Sage.
But then like Jiraiya in Sage mode just like kicks it away.
What, the Predator Path?
Yeah.
Why are we still talking about the Preda Path?
Which one does he kick away? Is it the human?
You want
path?
to know what's funny,
Here's the
Noodles?
animal
What?
path plus the
Pause.
animal
So,
So, remember back when they were trying to say that, I guess this was back when they were trying to say that War Arc Sage and Pain Sage were the same.
yeah.
And like, they were trying to say that, he had to go into Sage mode against the third Raikage. And they were trying to say that Sage mode was relative or above KCM Naruto, but look where the third Raikage is currently.
Alright, let me look.
Goddamn.
I don't know, bro.
He's like so much below them. Like,
I think he should be relative to KCM Naruto's Rasen Shuriken, and also he does dodge the chakra arms a few times. Like, Naruto feels like he needs to be in Sage mode to even, like, deal with the Raikage, because he's faster. Like, he thinks, like, the reaction speed amp will help him, like, beat him. So, yeah, I think the Raikage is decent. Like, I don't think he's stronger than the fourth Raikage or anything, but definitely third Raikage is pretty good. There's also that one weird, like, weekly statement where he stated to be the strongest Raikage. I don't know if that's, like, actually official or not, though.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna put Preda Path at like the top. and Asura and Animal.
Pray to path above third Raikage. Please stop.
This is what I'm telling you, bro. I was spitting.
They're all over the place for no reason.
These tiers are insane, bro. We got Tobirama and Tsunade and Sage Naruto and Gaara and Anoki and all in the same tier.
But I got Sasuke
Kinkaku.
beating him.
Wait, why is Kinkaku above Anoki? Bro, come on. Anoki would vaporize him instantly. There's no speed feat for Kinkaku that would put him on Anoki's level, and Anoki's particle style literally would vaporize him. Stop.
No, remember, look, here's how the scaling went. It was Jiraiya was terrified of Hanzo and thought Hanzo being defeated was impossible. Mifune is relative to Hanzo, and Sasuke was above Mifune.
Then they all, like, a whole bunch of people are about to move over Sage Naruto.
Oh no, dude. Jiraiya is not moving over Sage Naruto.
No,
Hold on.
not Jiraiya. Because at that point, then I have no like Sage Naruto over KCM like, ideas. So
This list is too much of a mess to really get, like, a consistent thing anymore. Like, he might as well just give up on trying to even make it that.
No, Kage
Honestly.
Sama Sasuke is not going to play.
How much more do we have of the video?
I think that we just have to think that KCM Naruto
18
got
minutes.
stronger.
Yeah, maybe.
It's on 1.25 speed and it sounds normal.
It's Kage level, but ass.
No!
She's like melting Madara Susanoo.
Yeah, she melts Madara Susanoo and moves relative to the Raikage in speed. Like, you can't just say she's bad.
She also tanks a punch from Madara Susanoo as well.
Yeah, she's not even bad. Like, she's got a good durability feat, she's got a good speed feat, and she's got a good AP feat. And she was melting Sasuke's Susanoo at the 5 Kage Summit, too. Like, she's not even bad. Like, I don't understand why Swag has this, like, hatefulness towards Mei. She's actually pretty decent. She's on the level of these other... Well, he actually put her next to Gaara. He used to not even say that. He used to think Mei was, like, below Zabuza. Like, so, I guess he's improved his standards since then.
Like there.
Noodles, check my DM real quick. I just want to make sure.
Okay, hold on one second.
No, she melted like a clone, and it was like she barely got the hand off.
All right. We are too deep in for me to argue, so I'll put her at the bottom of Kage level.
Well, I mean,
No. Put her back up there.
I'm not thinking.
Don't
I'll
put her above
right below
Gaara.
Yeah, that's cool.
Gengetsu is like folding up the whole alliance. Like not like all of the like no, like not the like relevant ones. Like all like he's just folding up the whole 4th division.
You really need no scaling for Gengetsu other than him and Mu killed each other.
Yeah. So he's just above Sasuke,
Same
I guess.
time. Must have been like the craziest like DKO in history.
Not A has to be closer to Sasuke than this. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess he just gets stronger over the war.
If Sasuke gets, if we're talking about like the strongest Sasuke, he's much over where he is now.
No. 5 Kage Summit Sasuke.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the strongest, like the one against Danzo is way stronger than that Mifune one.
He's not above Anoki though, because he got like fucked up by Anoki.
Well, he got fucked up at that point badly. And when Inoki got to him, he was fucking.
I don't think he's beating Mu or Gengetsu actually. I
No.
think Gengetsu just
He's not. He's definitely not beating Mu or Gengetsu. Not
Wait,
beating Inoki
when?
either. Even though he is
Oh,
weakened
no,
by the time he fights Inoki, he still wouldn't beat him.
I mean,
He
got
needed
full power
Itachi's.
Sharingan.
He needed Itachi's to snap him out.
Why is Hanzo below Mifune? It's stupid. Like, I get he beat him, but he literally says the only reason he beat him was because he lost his conviction.
Tayuya's?
That junk was like.
Literally another, like, actual mental nerf that happened in the series is, like, when Hanzo lost his conviction to fight, like, as a shinobi or whatever, and, like, Mifune's talking to him about it. He's like, your blade is dulled. You're not as sharp as you used to be, and, like, shit like that. Like, that's actually, like, and he says the reason for that is because he lost his conviction. So that just sounds like he actually did get mental nerfed.
Man, it's like the way I would see that, like, if like someone was like losing their conviction, it's like when, if those who have seen Death Note, it's like when N, like, first he was like super excited and wanted to go against Light in like the original Death Note series, but in the one shot when it's like this other like when these other just people that try to be Kira, and he's much older than that. He was like, yeah, you're just some one-off Kira. I don't care anymore, and was like really just not giving a fuck anymore because Light's not around.
Yeah.
It's like clam amps. What do you want?
Clam? What?
Yeah, bro. Look, I'm leaving.
That clam's OP, bro.
I don't know. It just feels correct.
That clam is so okay. OP feels correct, bro. That's what you've been doing this entire list, Swag. You've been talking about your feelings.
Rasa is ass, bro. Rasa sucks.
It's relative to Gara.
I don't even know where to put him.
Put him next to Gara, but below him.
Go right.
Or you could just put him in I don't know.
Yeah, put him in I don't know or next to Gara, considering that they're literally relative to each other. How about that? They clash in speed. It's a direct statement that his Golden Sand's more powerful than Gara's. He's able to seal Shikaku. Like, they're pretty good. Got good sealing.
All right, where would you put him?
So I'm just going to interject real quick to say that Six and I did discuss all the Boruto characters for a little while after this, but I'm not going to show any of the footage because none of their placements stayed the same, so I'll just cut ahead to some of the bigger characters whose placements we didn't end up changing later. After we recorded this, the next day, we talked with Seth about the tier list and made some minor adjustments to make it look better. If you guys want to see the footage of that, there's about like 4 hours. Just leave a comment, and if enough people do, I'll upload it as an unlisted video and put the link in the description.
4 hours.
And also, make sure you stick around because I'm not ending the video yet. At the end of the video, I'll show what the actual final tier list looks like because it is noticeably different from what we put together when we first recorded this.
Well, that's good.
That's all from me. Back to the tier list. Thanks, guys.
I think he'd be weaker than Momoshiki Boruto, right?
I agree.
Yeah, okay. And base Momoshiki. Also up there.
No, I think Momoshiki is stronger than Boruto.
But that's base Momoshiki.
Yeah. Base Momoshiki's the one with the karma on Boruto.
Oh, okay. Fusion Momoshiki is like losing to Orochimaru, man. Boruto scaling is so ass.
Oh my god. It's so beautiful to see. Finally.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Six
go
is such
ahead
a
and
Delta
tell
stand,
him.
bro.
Go ahead and
I don't
tell
know
him.
anything about it.
Anyway, there's a lot of
I'm pretty sure it was like his.
It's Messiah.
He had like a chibi version
Naruto
of
fans
her for like a long time.
That is the
Well,
case.
she's really fucking lame, so bad taste, but
I know it's the case.
Yeah.
I see
she's got big boobies, I guess.
It is just the case.
It's probably why it likes her.
I don't want to ask the question, but how old is Delta?
How old is she?
How old is Delta?
I really hope she's old enough. Might have to delete the stream.
There's guides saying the battle was hard fought.
I don't want to be that
there's another
guy,
guide
but
saying
I
Naruto
don't
was
know how
overpowered
old Delta
Naruto.
is, so.
And there's another one saying like Delta has battle strength comparable to Naruto's. And then they say Naruto says, oh, it might have been easier if I were trying to kill him. One, the might have part means that he's using some amount of power.
Delta's
where he
12?
doesn't even
Oh,
know
no.
if he's trying to kill him, how easy the battle was. It's
No.
literally just
Alright, guys. I'll see y'all later. This is my last time on
Be like
YouTube.
the Boruto, Code statement that
My bad, y'all.
It never be up to me and Boro. For one, Code is just strong as shit. Two, Boro has hacks. Tons of hacks. He's got regeneration and poison.
Man, I don't care about this. Can we just skip
Yeah,
this?
I don't know enough about it anyway.
One, though.
Or like,
And then in
Jigen
Combat
being above
2,
them
it's
makes
the same
sense.
Shit. Whoops.
Jigen is like
he's
I
whooping up
wouldn't
on them really
technically
bad.
this be
more squares to account for. down
Code? I don't even know who this character
there.
is.
There you have it.
he's relatively
We
new.
have 300
Alright.
roughly in order. Some of these
It is
tiers are
really
not
hard to
ordered,
make a tier list, I will say.
but some of them are.
But it's
know.
like
You can figure
these
it
tiers
out.
are bad, bro.
Like, the
so
Jinchuriki are
inconsistent
just-
with each other.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I wonder if they show the like
Remember when we were talking about Gaara
updated
fighting
version?
Naruto? That was like last week, bro.
Do you know if they do Surfbone?
Well,
The updated?
yeah, but-
About Delta
I
and
don't know.
conversations, Like, between the Sakura's, the same videos.
Honestly,
Yeah.
There's
If
something
I-
you disagree with on this
we
list.
should just
One was that
do a
90
stream
people in
on
chat,
that.
by the way.
I think we both
90
acknowledge
people in
the
chat.
weirdness of
Good
some
stuff,
of the
y'all.
things and the possibility of inconsistencies. This is not an end
3
all
beers
be all
in.
video.
Being
so
happy.
Bear in mind, it's like a little bit tongue in cheek. It's kind of like
You know, how serious would you give this seriousness rating 6 on a scale of 1 to 10? I give it like a 7 or 8. Because
Yep, 7 or 8. Yep.
if you've managed to stick around to the end,
Wait, hold on. What was that?
serious. So do grammar sentences. This is not an end-all, be-all video. So
We give it a 7 or 8 seriousness on the list.
do bear in mind it's like
That's
a little
not
bit
good.
tongue-in-cheek. It's kind of
Don't
like,
be drinking my
you know,
beer.
how serious
Yeah,
would
here,
you
lady.
give this seriousness rating 6 on a scale of 1 to 10? I give it like a 7 or 8.
It's definitely not me, man.
Yep, 7 or 8. Yep.
If you've managed to stick around to the end, thank you very much. Please do me a favor. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Do Six a favor. If you haven't already, go subscribe to his channel.
You should
He
go
posts
subscribe to
Naruto
my
content
channel.
all the time. You know, it's Christmas, season of giving. So the cool thing about subscribing is you don't actually have to give anything, and you still manage
You
to
gotta
give a
click a
gift.
button.
Thanks
I
again
think we can
for all of you
pause.
who managed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I would just say, just as like advice to, I mean, this is like coming from
I thought Seth came in the
3
video.
like less than 4K. Well, I think that's what the 4-hour recording was. Was
Okay.
that Seth eventually came in?
Because I heard Seth
And
was, like, corrected the Kakazu placement and the Hinata placement,
Yeah.
which is good.
And apparently, yeah, because we were told. I remember, yeah, like we were. Seth is in the 4 other videos, yeah. So, yeah, all I just want, I guess, if we just, I guess if we eventually see the final tier list, then we could just do a stream on that.
We could
instead
just
of
look at we could just
do a
look at
4-hour
the tier
team.
list and reacting. Because guess what? Every hour of this video took 2 to 3 hours to cover. So to do the math on that, that would be an 8 to 12 hour stream in totality. So
Which I'm
not willing to do.
Well, I know some people were willing to sit through these 3 parts, but I don't think anyone's willing to listen to us talk for over
Noodles
15,
and Surf
18 hours.
react to this part 5. Like, nah, I'm
Yeah.
done, bro. Like, you got me at part 3.
We're good. We're good.
Another 4 hours is crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't need any more, to be honest.
An hour of that of the other tier list is just me and Swag debating.
I might be willing to react to just that hour, but that's it, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. 6,
If
you
someone
were
can get us-
literally beating Swag on that, like, what was the perception point with Kage and Sakura, and then you just gave it up for no reason. You had his ass. Why'd you do that?
You had him.
Yeah, you had him. Like, he was done. He
You
just,
had
he
him.
just like, agreed
It-
with you, and then he was just like, well, what about this? And you're like, yeah, never mind. Like, stupid. Should have just kept going. Should have bullied.
Look,
you should have
I
bullied
don't-
him
I
this
don't wanna
entire
be-
video for his dumb opinions.
Look, I'm just saying, you kind of pulled a Tyron Woodley there against Jake Paul. You had him in the corner, and then you just let him get out of it.
I didn't want to debate on that part. I was just trying to get through it all. Yeah, I understand that. Don't be nitpicky
True.
on all of it, because then it'll just take even longer. Noodles, you suck, bro. You suck, Erlock. L-Rock. You suck. You suck nuts. That's what you suck.
Yeah, I think we could just.
Yeah, we can just get rid of him. He's just
Yeah.
spamming. His comments aren't even showing.
Yeah, now he's just spamming.
Bye, guy. This is also cut down, by the way. Yeah, I figured it was. Why'd you... Man, this is way too long. I did a Naruto tier list, which granted didn't have 330 characters on it, but it didn't take me nearly that long. I'll have to go back and look at how many characters I did, which I don't even like my tier list, just because it really is hard doing, like, the entire list. Especially unresearched.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. I think this will be bringing an end to the Swag Christmas Marathon for reacting to his bad Naruto tier list. What are your final thoughts on the list altogether, Surfbone?
Ass. It's pretty ass. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Didn't like it. Especially the Tobirama placement, and the Koxi placement, and the Hinata
Yeah.
placement, and the Sakura placement, and the Hagurama placement.
Yeah. And so much more that.
Yeah, so many
we've
more
already
that I'm
kinda covered
probably
with it.
forgotten. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's all right.
Yep.
It's unresearched, but it was a 7 to 8 seriousness on the seriousness rating. So I don't know.
Tobirama should be lower. Shut the fuck up, 6.
Tobirama should be above Minato. Hashirama being below Minato too. It's just gross. I hope.
I was trying to put that. I was trying to put him in Shuni. God
no, he's a Hokage. He can't even do that. It's illegal. Alright, y'all. Well, I hope you guys had a good stream. I'll stay for a few minutes to answer any questions. So if you guys have any questions for me, you can go ahead and ask them now in chat. If you guys got any donations, if you want to give me your money, that's cool too. But yeah, this will probably be the last time I stream for a few days. I'll probably be back soon though. I'm going to try and make a follow-up video on the Minato versus Tobirama stuff. Just covering a few things I forgot in that video. And I did feel like my streams kind of overshadowed that video. Like, it's still getting good views for what I normally get. But if you guys are interested in more research, like, better made content, definitely go check that out. It's just a good video to watch, regardless, even if you agree with it. So, what's the worst Star Wars trilogy? Definitely the prequels. The new ones are pretty bad, too. Episode 1 and 2 are horrific, but Episode 3 is like one of my favorite Star Wars movies, so it covers a lot of ground. Episode 7's pretty dope, Episode 8 is bad, and Episode 9 is bad. So, probably the newest trilogy, to be honest. The newest trilogy's pretty bad. I disagree with Tobirama vs. Minato vid, but it was a good vid. Yeah, like, even if you disagree with my videos, you can't cap. They be entertaining. Like, who was unentertained during the Coxie video? Nobody. Everyone was sticking around to watch that. It's my most viewed video, bro. It's good. Huge L opinion. You have a huge L opinion. That opinion's an L. You're an L. Nope, nope. Who you think is the weakest in the Sound 4? Jirobo's literally stated the weakest in the Sound 4. Like, multiple times.
Were you like towards the end? We were like averaging like 80 viewers.
We almost hit 90. We got like 87. I wonder if we hit 90. I'll have to look. Wasn't looking at it the entire time. There's still an edited list at the end. Let's look. I don't think so. I don't want to look at it. I don't even care. I don't care.
Yeah,
it's too late.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you guys
we already went over this entire tier list in depth. Like, yeah. We don't need to really go.
Do you do cross-verse debates, Noodles? If I know the two characters in the cross-verse debate, make a video on adult Obito versus Minato. Probably not. You're averaging more viewers than Clyde does on Twitch. That's hilarious. Note how they placed Edo Hashi and Tobirama relative versus Hiruzen. But for War Arc, Hashirama was way higher. Like, I don't think anything implies either was more nerfed than the other in the war. Yeah, there's nothing that implies that. Noodles, can you do cross-verse debates? Already answered that. Or go over Naruto versus Ichigo? I'll definitely make a Naruto versus Ichigo video at some point. Maybe when Seth drops his video, I can talk about it or react to it as well. I don't know, there's a bunch of good opportunities for me to talk about that. I still got to do Noodles gets more views than Clyde on streams, apparently. I really like Coxie, and I like how you debate them like you are different and entertaining debater. Yeah, exactly. Like, even if you disagree with me, I'm just coming with interesting hot take opinions. Like, obviously, that's my whole thing, right? Which a lot of times I do just genuinely believe in it, and they just happen to be hot takes. But, you know, that works out because people still find it interesting either way. Sasori is still above the 5 Kage Summit Sasuke. Yeah, no, that's not right. You need to go change your brain if you think that. Greetings. It is implied by Tobirama that they're closer to peak in their second Edo form. Yeah, it is. They are closer to peak. Can we get a Hagoromo video? Definitely. Noodles, who do you think is the strongest shinobi ever? Baryon mode Naruto. Noodles, you don't appeal to popularity? No, I don't appeal to popularity. I'm anti-popularity. Guys, hot take, a circle is a square. Facts. Noodles, you were skipping my messages. I'm sorry. Chat be fine.
I'm just gonna say, you don't appeal to popularity. Like, what? You're talking to the dude that says Kakuzu versus Pain. I'll debate anybody on it.
Yeah, and Tobirama versus Minato. Even though there are a lot of Tobirama fans that do rep Tobirama, it's still mostly favored in Minato. So that's still an unpopular opinion, regardless. Blood Mist Minato is way too. Yes, bro. Blood Mist Minato be way too high. Minato. I meant Obito. Bro, Minato was way too high on the tier list. Hokage Minato, that is. Agreed. He should not be above Tobirama or Hashirama. Should be below both of them. That's why I watch your vids. Of course, man. You got to. Pramatachi solos the Akatsuki. Say it, Noodles. It depends on who you include in the Akatsuki. But yeah, he solos a lot of them. Blood Mist Minato. That sounds like a dope Minato form.
Obito's debatable.
Yeah, the only one that's really questionable is Obito. And if we're talking about, like, third generation Akatsuki with Shin bodies Itachi horrifically, so. Yeah. Minato gets smacked by Rinnegan Obito, 100%. Base Minato above Rinnegan Obito despite being relative to Yellow Mask? Yeah, facts, bro. Like, so weird. Where does Obito speed scale? He has feats of reacting to KCM1 and 2, or tagging KCM1 Naruto and reacting to KCM2 Naruto. He also has feats of being able to react to War Kakashi. It's pretty good. Where does Young Hiruzen versus EMS Sasuke War Arc? Who would win? Young Hiruzen. Minato was fatigued. Minato was fatigued, man. Yeah, sure. Like,
Fatigued. He was fatigued.
All right, boys and girls. This is probably where I'm going to end it. I hope you guys all enjoyed, but I will see you in the next one.